works. What, you saw the trial then, Sash?
Yeah.
What did you
It seemed really straightforward. I don't know.
What'd you say about the about Hyoko?
Oh, that she's 17 the same way that magical lollies are supposed to be thousands of years old.
Yeah, well, you know, height is a thing, I guess.
Yeah, okay. Not for Ryoko, it isn't.
Oh no.
Now, when you say that it's straightforward, are you meaning because we managed to get through it pretty straightforwardly, or you're confident you know who the killer is?
Not that I'm confident I know who the killer is, but it doesn't seem like anything was messed with particularly hard. Like, I don't know. Maybe there's a crazy plot twist or something, but it seems like a lot more murdery and a lot less, like, weird circumstance.
Well, Jack did pretty much most of the beginning trial by himself. Jack, what happened?
Oh. Well, yeah, that's the thing. It was kind of straightforward. We just answered all the questions, and
what happened
we're like,
in the trial?
Oh, okay. Well, so this is where we are. The big curveball that they were throwing here was Hyoko died first. They hit her behind some wallpaper, and then they ripped down the wallpaper later, but whoops, they actually literally ripped it instead of just tearing it down off of the baton lighting, which we now know is baton. And yeah, so like, Ibuki was alive when Hyoko was already fucking dead. We have a bunch of
Ibuki's name like twice. I always think like you're gonna say her full name, like the way she does.
What?
When she says in her voice line like a few times, like she'll say her first and last name. So
She
every time
announces herself.
Yeah.
What?
So every time you do that, I think you're gonna actually say her full name.
She usually just calls herself Ibuki. What are you talking about?
Oh my god, I feel like Jack has been playing this game.
This is Ibuki. We're not talking about Kazuichi Soda here.
Yeah, you say his full name. Ibuki says her full name in her voice line.
Welcome to the stream where Jack doesn't remember whatever
Jack,
happened
what's
in
her
this
last
fucking
name?
game.
Ibuki says, I'm Ibuki, Moeda.
It's not even her name.
Oh,
What?
Lord.
What Hoppin
Wait,
says
what?
Hyoko really fucked over the black end because they would have stashed the curtain instead of the wallpaper.
Wait, is it not Ibuki Moeda? Ibuki?
No, Moeda. like she's
You know
Moe.
what?
Is that why you're?
I don't know.
Sasha, say it in Ibuki's voice, since we never get to hear it anymore.
Hi, I'm Ibuki Moeda. You better like me.
Okay, but that just confirms that that's her last name. What is her last name then?
Miota.
Miota! That is the same thing!
No,
that's
it's
the
not.
same.
No.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
That is
Miota
very
Moeda.
racist, Jack.
Yeah, Miota
Here we go.
Moeda.
We're peeking
You
it already.
cannot.
We're peeking it.
That's basically the same.
You
Jack,
cannot
in the
crap
mic.
on Caleb for 20
Now-
episodes about saying Nagito's name wrong and then pretend that this is not.
Honestly?
Yeah.
This is the last name! How many times do we
Honestly?
say Nagito?
Yeah,
A million
fucking
times!
yeah,
Every time we have to say Nagito.
Everyone vote in favor against Jack. I'm in
I
fucking
vote
Bitch
favor.
is on my
Against
side. Hot bitch is on my side.
Yeah, I
No.
don't know. I don't know about
Yes.
that one.
She's laughing at you, Jack.
No, I'm
That's what
involving
she's doing.
hot bitch right now. Hot bitch is on my side.
No, they're not.
Nobody's ever
That's
been
not how
on
this
your
works.
side, Jack.
God, and also here's another question. I don't remember what moe means.
Oh my god.
That's like
Stop.
when something is like designed by the creators to be cute, to be like marketable.
Oh!
It's like, you know, like
Mm.
a young girl type of a thing. She's like
No, like the
innocent
little
and
the bears on
she's-
Endor.
She's like innocent and like, you know,
Yeah.
cute.
Thanks,
or
Jack, for
whatever.
not fucking knowing the name of those things, even though it's like.
Do you know what?
forgot.
Okay. Do you know
40
what
years.
chibi means? Do you know what a chibi is?
Yeah.
That's basically kind of like that, except for Moe is mostly like for girls. Like, oh, they're so cute
Okay.
and innocent, you know, whatever.
Yeah, they're
It's
like
funny, if you
the.
watch the YouTube series I Hate Everything, he calls them dibbies, but it's basically the same thing.
He calls them what?
Dibbies. So it's something that's just like in a movie or a show or whatever to be cute, so that people will be like, "Isn't that cute? I want to buy a thing."
Oh my God.
Yeah, they did that a lot in the new Disney Star Wars.
Thank you, Jack. Anything else that happened?
Oh, I mean, like, that's pretty much it. Nagito seems a little burnt up about this whole case.
Yeah.
You fought with Gundam and he capitulated immediately. What a fucking loser.
I said Shibuki Moeda.
Yeah, I was about to say.
That's awesome.
I have a fun fact for you.
Slap.
So Nagito has said hope in this playthrough so far 62 times.
My
I
God.
know that.
He's got a hope counter.
Oh my God. Where'd you get that from?
It's a fun fact.
It's a fact.
I got
This part of
a
the
YouTube comment I noticed, and they were like, for some reason they post their Nagito's hope and despair counter every episode, and I was like, wait, what the fuck? And I just noticed it, so I was like, I'm just gonna put this fun fact here because that is a lot of times to say hope.
That's very many times.
Okay, well, Caleb, you ready? I'm not gonna do Monokuma anymore.
A question before we start. Do you guys want to hear who I think it is and
Once
why
we get out of
it's
this music,
not?
yes.
Okay. Why?
That's
Hello there,
fair.
Ronnie. The moss ball sure look tasty today.
Stop it!
I have now realized that I'm asleep in order to continue this.
I was going to give it to you, but you know, you wanted to go, so here you are.
Hello.
Is
Characterize me as someone who gives up moss balls.
that how you get prepared for Monomi's voice? You just go, hello, and now you're in her voice.
Yeah, you haven't noticed that?
Yeah, I do.
No, I've never noticed that. And here's some chance time.
What's that?
Now then, Monomi's appeal time starts now.
Huh? Appeal time?
Your kind-hearted big brother is gonna give you the chance to reclaim your honor. Good luck. Show those jerks who treat you like a redheaded stepchild who's boss.
That's 99% your fault.
The joke is the
Well, you were whining. Your
stepchild.
time's already running out, so please make your appeal simple. About 30,000 words or so.
That's a generous limit.
That's too long. It'll just be a boring appeal.
And if your appeal is successful, there might be merchandise opportunities heading your way.
Then I'm Usami, magic miracle girl. Usami. I'm an itty bitty girl who's sweet like milk.
When Moe goes wrong.
Jeez, and I thought a certain robot's little sister was supposed to be the best.
What a disappointment!
What are you talking about? I have no clue whatsoever.
Oh yeah, don't you find out like pretty much right off the bat in the first game that Monokuma was a robot or some shit?
Yeah.
He explodes.
I'm Monami.
Yeah.
Once again, I've been put in such an unreasonable situation. Seriously, he's like the king of unreasonableness. Why did it turn out like this? We were supposed to have a fun, friendly school trip, but it turned out all bloody instead. No, this definitely cannot be allowed. That's why I want you to remember this. Everyone, do your very best. Don't lose to yourself. And don't forget to save frequently.
Okay, go ahead, Gil. I don't want to hear that shit.
So Jack, I know that you're like Mikan, and Mikan is like my pick. I'm really suspecting her, right?
No, very weakly. I weakly suspect everybody, and she's the person that I suspect only slightly more than everybody else.
Here's why I don't think it's Mikan. I think that one of the key components of this case, is, as we've been noticing through the whole trial right now, the killer worked really fucking hard to obscure who was killed first. to the point of like they did everything they possibly could to obscure who died first. I think one of the crux points of this case is going to be, why did the killer work so hard to do that? What do they gain from doing it? Because they clearly thought this was crucial for them to do. Like, all of the efforts to this point that we've seen has been to obscure who died first. I mean, we're going to even learn about the Ibuki stuff, which is going to be, again, to obscure who dies first and draw the focus to Ibuki dying first. Why would you want to do that? I think that's because Hiyoko was the original target. And this is why Mikan is not the killer, because Mikan has spent the vast majority of her time at the hospital. The only people who could have possibly known that Hiyoko was at the venue were the people at the motel. So it's one of the people from the motel. You already know who my money's on, but I think that that's one of the, because otherwise, because if we assume that Mikan is the killer, she takes Ibuki in, and then Hiyoko just randomly stumbles upon her, and she goes, "Oh no!" kills her, does this whole thing, drinks her up, all that kind of stuff. Why would you bother obscuring who died first? It was just random. Oh well, she dies too. You're already going to kill Ibuki. Why would it matter who died first? Why would you care?
How do you get away with not planning Ibuki's death if the whole point with Ibuki is that you must suggest to her to kill herself? And how do you kill Ibuki if you're from the motel?
So the only, that's the one thing that's kind of weird is that we've already seen once that Ibuki's already out and wandering around without anybody saying anything to her. She was like out of her room, like, I want to go do something, I'm bored. Who's to say she doesn't just wander around and like she's like, I want to go to the music venue now because I'm bored, and stumbles upon, she's the one who stumbled upon the Hiyoko case, or Hiyoko dying, and she watches Hiyoko die and how she walks through the blood, and like the killer's like, oh shit, oh fuck, what do I do? And then remembers the movie and says, all right, I'm gonna have her kill herself, and then I'm gonna work really hard to make it look like I didn't kill Hiyoko first, because the only people who could have heard that Hiyoko was going to be at the venue were at the motel, and that is a direct tie into pinning you as one of the suspects.
Mm-hmm. There's only one person at the motel, though.
No, there's not.
No,
everyone stayed there.
No, that would have that information.
Sonya,
and
or
worse,
somebody
that
who
information
Sonya.
is incomplete. Like, Hiyoko has to be just by chance, because even if Sonya understood that Hiyoko was possibly going to go to the motel or go to the venue, she had no idea when.
You just follow her.
You just follow her just at any time of day?
So you know that you're listening in on the conversation. Hiyoko's having a problem putting on her kimono. It's literally not tying, and you're like, and she's like, oh, I don't know what to do. Sonya suggests, go to the venue. You hear this happen. And so you know that Hiyoko can't tie her kimono. She doesn't have any other clothes here. Everyone's here temporarily. So she's gonna probably go do that at some point if she can't work it out. So you just wait and watch for her to leave and follow her.
Oh, okay, I guess. Like, you're gonna say that any of these people at the motel were watching Hiyoko 24/7.
You don't have to watch Hiyoko 24/7. You just have to chill out at the motel and watch for somebody to leave.
Right, which is 24/7 because you have no idea when she's gonna go, and apparently she left outside of hours that one would have reasonably believed people to be awake.
Like early in the morning. So you want to avoid, it would make sense to leave early in the morning and watch for that, because you don't want to be seen in like a state of like undress walking over there. Your kimono's not tied, so you gotta go figure that shit out. I don't know. That's my thought process, but because otherwise, if it's anybody not from the motel, there's no... Again, why would you try to obscure it so much? What's the point in working that hard? Otherwise, because it's just an accident. Who cares if there's two people that just happen to stumble upon it?
Well, if you've been at the hotel the whole time, you have no idea who knows if Hiyoko was there or not, or what information they've been sharing, because you're not part of the motel crew. So having a mistaken kill, or like an accidental show up of this person from the other group, opens up a whole question as to what information you managed to control in the murder. I mean, that goes also for Ibuki. Like, if someone in the motel group performed the killing, then, and you're saying like Ibuki was the by chance or opportunist kill, like, again, yeah, you would still want to obscure those details. But what's obnoxious is those details toward whether you can determine the time of death. Those things all so far have been things that Mikan would know and nobody else would know.
Well, I guess we'll find out further, but that's just my theory and what I think. Also, Hoppitch says, maybe the killer hid Hiyoko to further incriminate whoever discovered Ibuki first. Oh my gosh, Danganronpa 4 information has been released in Rule 33. It talks about the development. If you want more information and some sneak peeks, look up Danganronpa Rule 34. And we were lucky with Hajime, who did not see the movie. Alright, anyways, that's my soapbox. I'll get off of it now. Sorry for taking over the stream.
I mean, that's the whole stream, right? We're going to find out who the killer is, and also we're going to constantly throw out wild speculation.
We have to actually advance, too.
We're gonna find out who the killer is without even moving past this dialogue box.
I thought that's what you were saying, Jack. You were like, that's the end of the stream. Well, thank you for taking up all the time.
Oh, no, I was meaning like that's the whole point of the stream.
I was like, let's stop talking about it and let's go forward, because I realized I've talked for too long. And then you're like, no, this is exactly what we need to be doing.
Big talk.
Alright, Jack, you're up.
Perfect.
The reason the killer did an imitation murder is a reason other than falsifying the murder sequence. Does something like that even exist?
Does it?
Something
I
like
don't-
that even exists.
Why this is an imitation? Oh, are you serious? I thought you were serious.
It suddenly
What?
got quiet
Yeah.
in here.
Yeah. Izzy started laughing. I was like, what the fuck?
Just the way you said it was funny. Can't I laugh?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm glad I have permission from multiple sources. I wasn't sure until somebody said something.
If you didn't want permission, why did you ask?
What are you talking about? Jack, are you being
What?
gay again?
Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
Good, do it.
Sasha, why?
Because it's Nagito.
Man, this again.
Preach it, girl.
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too.
That's against the rules, you idiot.
I feel like Nagito would have been so easy if he was sick, you know, to kill. It's like,
Yep.
why?
If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
Why would it be perfect, though?
They need a third death to be sliced into a bunch of pieces of metal.
Is that what he wants, to be sliced up?
Yeah, he wants to die so that the imitation can be perfect. But it doesn't work because Nagito is not suggestible in his state. So, it...
This is one of those moments when your OCD is working against you, Nagito.
Oof.
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
No, he only established that rule...
Shut up already! Shut up forever!
Hey, Sasha, it's you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
What's up, Jack?
He only established that rule after this killing, right? Like,
Yeah,
it wasn't
but I
before.
think it's pretty
Oh
much
my
implied.
God.
It's pretty much implied that you don't want to have a killing spree. That's all. That he's.
Yeah.
In the first game, like assuming people played, you know, then you're gonna know nobody can kill more than 2 people.
Mhm.
That's all.
Also, this game does literally, like, even directly fourth wall breaking say, don't look too closely at this, it's just how it is.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Anything else, Jack?
No, that was all.
Yeah, I think the point of stuff like that is to get us to stop being pedantic, not to encourage more.
Oh my
Sasha,
God.
would that ever happen here?
I don't know anymore.
You don't know. One
We'll make
can
it through
never
this case
truly say. I keep saying
But I'm
nothing.
thinking about it again, and he's totally right. It feels incomplete.
Because they
More
didn't
dead
kill 3
bodies.
people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma's rule.
It's not just that. Come on, try to remember the content of the movie. About the lion that got killed second.
That's the one Hiyoko's body was imitating, right?
Even though we're calling it an imitation, The lion was actually pinned by arrows, right? But Hiyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape. Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows. Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete. If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
I'm saying Hiyoko's murder wasn't.
What?
Hyoko's murder? God, fuck. Hyoko's murder wasn't planned?
I understand that imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions? It's not
would
just
never
the
do
poor
that in this game.
imitation. There are also other strange details.
Strange details? Like what?
Like, for example, why did Hiyoko go to the music venue?
Why did Hiyoko go to the music venue?
So, you're saying the truth behind Hyoko's murder is hidden?
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
However, this is getting quite interesting. My 4 dark devas of destruction are getting riled up.
Oh no.
Oh dear. Homage compliments Jack and says that Nagito and Hannibal and Chiaki is Clarice Starling. References I don't know.
Jesus Christ. It's a reference to the movie Silence of the Lambs.
Oh. Now I understand why I don't understand.
It's a good movie.
Kind of. I kind of know what that's about, but I haven't actually seen the movie.
Yeah, it's got that person that just recently won an Oscar for playing the guy with Alzheimer's.
That sounds like an easy role to play.
That guy, because people were upset that Chadwick Boseman didn't win the Oscar posthumously, and that guy won the Oscar for Best Actor instead. He played Hannibal Lecter in that movie. And then Clarice is played by, I've just forgotten the actress's name. She's in a few nice movies, and she was the person that the would-be assassin shot Reagan over.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, Jodie Foster?
Jodie Foster, yeah, there you go. Yeah, the person that shot Reagan was like, I'm going to impress Jodie Foster. So he decided he'd shoot the president. That sounds like it's made up. It's not. It's real. This is history.
Even weirder is Jodie Foster was in a movie about a creepy guy who wanted to shoot a presidential candidate for her. I think before that actually happened.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that was Taxi Driver. So Jodie
yeah, you're
Foster
right. You're right.
got
Taxi
a
Driver was.
fucked up life.
Wow. Weird
Wow,
how
why
the world
Hiyoko?
works.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. I was just saying
No,
that was
what?
weird how it works. How it all connects. That's all I was saying. It's something stupid.
Totally the Jodie Foster of Danganronpa.
We have connections by this one comment on Twitch about an anime game that connects things from today and 40 years ago.
You're an anime game, Jack.
Oh no. Why Hiyoko went to the music venue? If that's the key to all this.
Oh. I thought that was just you saying. I was like, are you gonna finish your sentence? Hello?
I need to find that out, no matter the cause.
Hello?
I'm sorry. I legitimately thought you were saying something. I was like, Jack, you sure a short circuit there, or what's going on here? Well, sometimes Jack will just stop thinking for 2 seconds. And,
But
gotta
not
go.
usually because of
It's
Danganronpa.
It's like dial-up noises. You can hear it, pretty much.
Oh. Beat you up.
You're just jealous.
Oh, we're making an argument about Hiyoko. Alright, motel
Or
room
are
key.
we? Okay, there we are.
What are all these? Jesus Christ, so many. The Wizard of Monami, AC temperature, motel room key, scrap of thick paper.
I like this song, by the way.
Go to the music venue?
Why are you crying?
There's no way we'd know that.
Because Nikon.
Maybe the killer summoned her.
No.
If that's not it.
Bruh.
Do we have a mirror on our truth bullets? Oh, we're gonna have to suck or agree.
She went of her own free will.
Okay, so we just agree with her.
Because she tied up her own motel key. So, like, she obviously knew that she was going down.
Oh, that's how you use that bullet. Very good. I need to find out why Hiyoko went to the music venue first. So we agree with Sonia, my fiance, and we use the motel key as Dan did say.
Daniel Abadaniel.
And I said it that way so that we could have a rhyme. And I'm really not impressed with myself.
So that your rap album
No
could
one
take
else
off.
was, don't
My
worry.
rap album.
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue?
Oh yeah, I guess we're gonna be like, it was so deep in her kimono.
Oh god, please.
Maybe the killer summoned her.
Maybe I just summoned Balin.
If that's not it.
Jesus.
Maybe she got abducted by the killer. No,
No,
maybe
you're stupid.
she went of her own free will.
I agree with that.
Let's go!
It's just as Sonia said. She went to the music
Shit,
venue of
you're
her own free
right.
will.
Can you imagine if someone was like, maybe, you know, this, and you're like, you're fucking right! That's fucking right
Somebody,
there!
like, stands up and flips their fucking desk to scream that they agree with.
Their little pedestal thingies.
Hey, hon, do you want to go get some Mexican food tonight? Good shit!
If no one called for her, then why did she go?
Hyoko locked herself in her room.
It's 3
because
times
she
3,
was
it's
being
9.
overly
You're
cautious
goddamn
about
right it
daring.
is!
That's how Hajime consents with people. He just like fucking shouts at them. They're like, okay, dude, okay, we got it. You're fine. There's no fire.
Glad you're glad you're following.
I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
It's the kind of thing that like makes you embarrassed to be on your own side of the argument.
Oh my god.
You know what I mean? Where someone's
yeah.
just like, someone agrees with you in a way that's just like embarrassing as fuck, and you're just like, yeah, but could you not agree with me right now?
I feel like that when like someone like you know, when you're out in public, like I don't know, at the fucking mall or something, or I don't know, anywhere, and like they're just really loud and everyone's looking at you. I'm like, please, just I don't want to be here anymore. Stop. You need to fucking either just calm the fuck down or stop talking. Like you're too loud.
Or they take
Oh
it like
my
way too far. Like somebody like shortchanges them, and they're like, you should count it better, blah blah blah, and you're like, yeah, they probably should, but chill the fuck out.
There's
Yeah,
no way she got
pretty much.
abducted?
Oh
Hyoko
god,
locked the room she was staying
Stop.
in before she went out.
I did something.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no...
The killer could have locked
Oh
her.
my god.
Oh, you put it on auto. I see.
I'm trying to remove
Auto mode, space key.
There we go.
There you go.
I'm sorry.
You're all good.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono.
I'm sure this isn't
They would have put it
important.
somewhere more obvious.
I think we can look at the transcript, what he said.
That's okay. They basically just said if she
Yeah,
got
she wouldn't have
abducted,
time.
then she wouldn't have time to lock the door.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key.
You want to point out one minor detail?
At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that.
Is it a minor detail because it pertains to Hiyoko?
My god.
Damn it.
I want to bring up.
I
we found
don't like
Sonya
that joke.
we found Sonya in the locked room. I'm just gonna put that one out there.
That is weird, yeah.
I don't think we did. I really don't think we did. I think the game tried to make it be like, Sonya's outside, you just talked to her, and then she saw you open the door, and she's like, huh, it opened? And then allowed you to interact with the person who's like, huh, it opened? While you step into the room, instead of being able to be like, turn around, look out the door, Sonya's standing at the threshold or something.
Let's find it out.
I won't lose.
Oh, what?
Tane, what?
Are you saying my gut was wrong?
I don't even know what a key is.
This will be my first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you just let me shine already?
Because we might die, you fucking weird psycho.
No! That's not the issue.
Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk. I'll shut you up right now.
She says she won't lose.
What the fuck?
Oh god. God damn it. Jack, pick one.
Sonia's account, probably. This is the most related to the thing we're arguing about, but what the fuck?
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak-looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
You know, Sonia could bail you out of this by just, like, talking.
I think the debate is literally like nobody else can talk.
Right.
Because
So
they're
you need
shouting
to,
at
like,
each
first
other.
put me under the bus.
No, what Akane is saying is unreasonable. I need to find an opening and counter her.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her.
Why aren't you?
The girl is so small and weak-looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
There you
Hiyoko's
go. All
room
right.
was locked. The key was deep inside her kimono, remember? It's more likely that Hiyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door.
Wait.
So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer
that's
just
true.
put it there later.
Yeah, but why?
And it was, like,
There's
in
no
there really
reason for the
good,
killer
right?
to put the
That's
key in
what we-
Hiyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body.
I
Her
will not.
kimono was all messed up.
Oh.
Oh,
Didn't I
her
hit it
kimono
right?
was all messed up. There should be no doubt about that. Her
Oh, it's
kimono
a-
was all messed up. Man,
Wait.
honestly,
Was I not
I'm
supposed to
inclined to
slice
agree
it?
with her right now.
Was I not supposed to slice it?
You weren't supposed to slice it with that sword, right? Sonia's account has nothing to do with Hiyoko's kimono being. Wait, what? Yeah. No, it does have everything to do with her kimono being messed up.
Remembering
But
Hiyoko's body.
Yeah, Sonia
Her kimono
told her
was
to,
all- There's only one reason
like,
her kimono
go
would be
figure
that
it out or
messed up.
something, right?
She fought
Yeah.
the killer.
oh, now you say Sonia's account. Yeah.
Allow me to cut through
yeah,
those
that's-
words.
Oh, they fucking faked me out. That's why.
Yeah, they did. They mixed you
God
up.
damn it.
The reason
Oh, I was just
Hiyoko's
hitting it
kimono
because
was messed up was
it's
because
never
she
done
was
that
able
before.
to properly wear it.
That's true.
That's my
I feel like
Kimono?
we could have disagreed with Akane just a little bit longer. Could have thought about that a
Oh my
little
God.
bit more.
Also, hello, Adam Edwards. Welcome. It is Trial 3.
Yes, this is true.
Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on
Yes,
her
he's
own.
been boiled.
Yeah, he's done.
Hyoko
Long
seemed to be
ago.
really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why I informed her. I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she use it.
Then the reason her kimono was messed up wasn't because she fought the killer.
It's
Yeah,
because
she
she's
went to the venue
incompetent.
on her own just to fix her messed up kimono.
I get it. I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes. Do whatever you want to me.
Let us do one of those things.
Jack, which option do you want to pick?
Why are you into burning? Jesus.
What the fuck?
Which one, Jack? A, B, or C?
We're gonna go with C.
Hajime,
Jack,
now's
you
your
missed the-
chance. Make her admit defeat.
What?
Or
Wait,
better
what?
yet, make her do a little something, something.
What do I say?
Jack, no, it says A, B, or C. The response is I go with option double D.
Oh! You mean we choose not C and we go with double D?
Oh my
The
god.
time's passed, Jack. You missed it. I just wanted to point out how
Double
wrong
D.
you were.
I want
That
you.
was so smart.
When you're clipping this, Jack, I want you to feel shame.
When I clip it?
What?
When I
you
clip it?
this.
Yeah, you're
Oh my
fucking
God.
clip it. Because Caleb actually thought of something clever. It's really good.
Hell no.
Then, the killer probably couldn't have assumed that Hyoko would go to the music venue.
Though that may not apply to Sonia, since she provided Hiyoko with that information.
That's fair.
Though I knew she would go there,
You agree with
there's
Gundam,
no way I could
Caleb?
have predicted when she would arrive.
Don't go doubting Miss Sonia, you cretin. I'll put you and your hamsters 6 feet under.
What do the hamsters do?
Damn, dude, threatening a fucking hamster? That's bold.
Yeah.
Kazuichi, it seems you have quite the fashion sense.
Oh my god.
You're not wrong, but look who's fucking talking.
I don't know, dude. He's better dressed than that fucker. Fucking.
How is this a response to "I'm going to kill you"?
He's straight up saying like, "I dismiss you so much because like even your fashion sense is horrible. There's no way. There's no way you could do that to me." That's what he's saying.
Do you want me to incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing them.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's better.
That's a better
With my
jab.
laser eyes.
Oh my god.
Gundam, please stop!
You sounded
For
like
his sake.
fucking Nekomaru.
Yeah, when he was like, "I'm gonna shit."
Oh my god, Sonya thinks that he could do it too.
I think Sonya likes Gundam.
Gundam is more
What do you
Japanese than
mean,
Kazuichi.
For my sake.
Goddamn, dude.
Of course. I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
And here's my golden Makango.
Even if the killer couldn't predict it, why
Moving
did
on.
Hiyoko get killed in the music venue?
He didn't even give a crap, dude. He's just like, "All right, anyways."
I feel like everybody else in the room would just look at them and be like,
was
could
an
you guys shut the
unfortunate
fuck up?
Yeah.
Coincidence? When she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki. The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head, and without hesitation,
Killed Hiyoko.
because the killer used that coincidence for their crime, it made this case even trickier.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
Then what was the killer actually planning to do? They've been cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan.
Kinda don't like that, because if the movie thing isn't true, then doesn't your alibi fall apart?
What do you mean?
What?
Because the thing about you not being the killer was like, oh, I couldn't be the imitation murder guy because I didn't see the movie until like today. But now they're saying that thing might not have even been an imitation.
Oh, no, but it still matters because even if it wasn't initially intended to be an imitation, then they went and tried to use the imitation for the purpose of obscuring the order of deaths. And that is all.
Oh, right.
I wouldn't have known that at the time of the murders.
God, that's tenuous, but okay, yeah.
What was the chat saying here, Jack? Or Kilp?
Sonya should have brought in the mirror. Sonya's lazy as fuck. And Adam says, actually, this is the best part of the game. And then Hoppich says, there's an eerie perspective of Mikan.
Oh, with like the noose
The rope behind her, yeah.
Yeah. I see a little Monami foot hanging out back there. Definitely not because I was looking at Mikan's thighs or anything. Definitely
Really?
not.
That's not it.
No.
I don't even know if I can remove the dialogue box here.
Hit Q.
Was it cute?
I can't. Oh no.
Hoppich was like, I was checking out her thighs too.
Honestly, it was surprising to even see Nagito right there.
Oh yeah, because the
Yeah, he's
they removed
completely
the thing.
Oh yeah, oh god, he just appears.
No,
That's
wait, hit Q
creepy.
again.
well-
Hey, were you checking out Mikan?
Okay, bye.
You want to see thighs, but you got me instead. Sorry, brah.
Jeez.
I don't know why I'm
Right, as
making
long
him
as she
sound
brings
like
you
fucking
hope.
Steve-O. But
Oh my fucking god. What's wrong, Chiaki?
Damn, we don't know the most important part.
The killer's plan from the beginning, I'm pretty sure we're very, very close.
Think you Nagito for not speaking.
Hey, Nagito.
Yeah,
Any
keep
ideas?
it up, bud. No!
Oh,
What are you doing? Just the slow
is
tilt.
uncomfortably silent movement.
Hey,
Just
how are
follow-
you gonna stay quiet?
Remember the other trial, how like he was spinning, and it just kept going?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It made me dizzy
really
after a little bit.
Oh, am I allowed to speak?
The red pony says, laughing at the Nagito voice impression, and says, "It's alright, Nagito. Hajime will check out your thighs too."
God.
I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps. Everyone actually needs help from scum like me.
So what do you think?
Bad.
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion.
Yeah.
Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
Huh? What are you
Oh.
talking about?
Come on, man.
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death and tampered with the crime scene. But now I remember. There was blood on Ibuki's slippers. So if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene, there'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue. So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no way Ibuki committed suicide.
You know,
Right.
we already finished talking about that a while ago.
He sounds so like he looks so pissed off, but he's like just trying to sound reasonable. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. His voice is
Really?
passive aggressive and his face is aggressive aggressive.
Yeah.
That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then.
Yeah, you can go back to standing in the corner now.
Look,
I can
let's
imagine
be honest.
the fucking direction. Okay, so you're gonna awkwardly laugh and acknowledge that. Okay, go.
Let's be honest. He's standing next to Mika and he was distracted by the thighs too. Come on.
Yeah, when we were talking about the other thing, he was probably just paying attention to Mika's thighs.
Jesus.
Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be.
I always find new ways.
No, wait a minute. Ibuki had blood on her feet. There'd be footprints all over the place if she kept walking around.
That's strange. That's very strange.
This is strange? What's strange?
I see. It's not something we finished talking about. Those footprints, there's still an important clue left that we completely overlooked. Just as Nagito said, if she had blood on her feet, she would have left footprints. Then why weren't there any footprints on the... Oh, we have to choose. Oh shit, alright, so let's go down. I guess we're gonna say they cleaned up some crap. Why wasn't there any blood on the stepladder? Yeah. Stepladder. Front of the music tipped on its side. On its left side, there's only blood. There's no footprints on it. Yeah, because she had to step up all the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
You sure?
Well, without looking at any other options, I'm pretty sure.
I can prove it with this. If Ibuki used the stepladder to hang herself, it's strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
Huh? There weren't?
Yeah, that stepladder was completely clean. No footprints or bloodstains at all.
You noticed such a small detail. How amazing! This is truly the talent of a chosen ultimate.
What are you talking about? You're obviously leading us to this. That's why you brought up the suicide topic after all this time. Yeah, it just comes off as really... what's the word?
Unnecessary?
Condescending?
Condescending.
Well, I think he is condescending, but I don't think he intends it to be. He just is.
He's got a couple of
Nagito-
things going on, let's be honest.
He's not
Nagito
trying to
Kameda.
be a big old bitch.
You're definitely someone I shouldn't underestimate.
But you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the stepladder? Then I think there's no doubt that she really did climb it. Unless there was something funny about that video.
I see. So there was some kind of trick arranged in that video,
But that's something only Hajime would know, since he's the only one who saw that video.
Oh, just as I thought, it comes down to that. The mystery surrounding this incident is contained in that video. Yeah, so much of this, from what Dan was like, well, let's go investigate the conference room. Yeah.
It just seemed like way too much of a coincidence.
Yeah. And whether or not we can reach that hidden truth is all up to me.
Hajime, I leave it in your hands.
What else are you leaving in my hands,
As long as I leave
Sonia?
this to you, I won't tell you to do your best, but oh well. You should get started already.
Yeah, I'll definitely try.
There were some hidden clue in that video. I should have seen something strange as I watched it. I'm the only one who can clear that up. I'm the only one who actually saw that video. So I'm the only one who can do it. The hanging video that I saw. Based on everything we know from the dates thus far, I should be able to figure out what's strange.
Alright,
Shit. I mean...
Can you see my target?
Oh.
Yeah, I can see your target.
I know.
Yeah, well,
I mean, do we just say that there's no blood on the stepladder? But we just used the stepladder.
well, can you
that.
find what's wrong?
So
That is such fucking
the
blue
curtain
blue
looks
energy. Can you find what's wrong?
the curtain looks relatively green to me, but I thought when we were watching the video again in our heads earlier in the trial, we said, "Oh no, but it's black, so it's fine."
You have 20 seconds.
Oh shit! Oh, well, I think we go with the. Did we say that the floor was a problem? Oh
15
fuck!
seconds.
15 seconds.
Dude, go with the floor. I think I remember that was a thing. I don't remember. Oh, it doesn't seem strange. Okay, well, it was stepladder.
Damn it!
Oh, there's something else in my memory. I'm taking mental damage right now.
Here!
My first thing. It was my first thing! God damn it, I should never have said anything differently.
That's right, I remember now. There was definitely something strange about that video.
Can you explain it to us?
What's
Yes.
strange is
No.
that stepladder I mentioned earlier. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side, there was a bloodstain, right on the left side of the stepladder. However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital.
Said that when we were investigating. Fuck.
There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. It was completely clean.
That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point.
Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene. But the stepladder in the video was completely bloodless.
Something that bothers me is that this is all memory. And like our memory is so like it's so like easy to forget
Imagine
or
details,
misremember.
yeah.
Yeah, so there's no way. Like, oh, let me just think. Like, was there blood? Like, you're not thinking about that when you're seeing it in the moment. You can't remember that kind of a thing.
Oh yeah,
It's
if this
so
was an actual trial,
difficult.
they'd just be like, your testimony's kind of worthless. Like,
Yeah.
No, Hajime is the ultimate rememberer.
well, he doesn't remember that he is, so.
And there's no way
Oh,
the video
no!
was recorded in advance. If that's the case, the only thing I can think of is...
It's possible those two stepladders
No.
were completely different.
It can't have been in advance because we established early on that it only shows live video, which tells you that the person had to have gone into the conference room during the time at which Hajime saw it. And there's only one person that could have done that, so I'm now massively suspicious of that one person.
Okay.
Wait, are you saying there were two stepladders?
That's impossible.
But where would you find another stepladder? There was only one stepladder in the music venue.
Then one of the stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue. What do you mean?
You're suggesting that the stepladder in the video isn't the only thing that's different. Am I right?
That's right,
That's
Megatron.
amazing, Chiaki. All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills. Is it okay to say that?
What are you two talking about?
What the hell?
The stepladder isn't the only thing that's different. Oh.
What's up, Kel?
Oh, Beacon's just not on a level. But also the red pony said irony of being the ultimate remembered but doesn't remember the ultimate. And Hoppage says it seems like the killer's trap is now reversing on them. Uno reverse card.
You're a little bit quiet for some reason.
Here, let me try and restart my headset.
Nope, too late. I already moved you up.
Okay, well, then I won't restart my headset.
Chucky said that the stepladder was at a different place, but
Maybe there we go.
if that's the case, the thing that's different between that video and the actual scene of the crime is that thing, the place where the killer did something?
Alright, Jack, you ready?
Oh no. Are you don't be a spelling one. Don't be a spelling one already. Fuck. The thing that's different. Oh my god, do we just conference room? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, oh my god.
Every time. Okay. Explode. Okay. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my god, why is it so long? L's. M. I.
Would it help to display the question again?
The thing that's yeah. What's the difference between the video I saw and the actual crime scene?
I'm just removing stuff, and...
Yeah. Fuck. Gee, what is happening? What else is different between them? We have the person that is being killed. The, is the location. No, what? How do we get 2 long-ass words out of this?
I thought it was the curtain, but...
you guys can help him, since this is kind of difficult.
I mean, maybe the floor? The floor could be different, but I don't know how you screen it in the word this long. I think we gotta start shooting in the dark and try letters and see what sticks.
You're right. We do have to just shoot in the dark. Let's try those F's since they're quite apparent.
Why is that, Jack?
Okay. All right. Okay. F.
Why do you think that they were apparent?
Floor. No. The curtain in the back, right? The curtain in the back was different, and we know that because one didn't reach quite everywhere and the other one blocked out everything. But how do we get that? Curtain. Curtains. So you could put curtains there. What do you say for F then? They were blackout curtain? No.
I'm gonna go with just keep just trying random letters. I don't think.
Yeah, throw an I in, right? It's a vowel, so you already have a vowel up there. Oh my god! But what is it? What?
I will just help you here a little bit. I'll let you figure out the rest, though.
Is it really just film location? No.
No.
Then why would there be a G? What the fuck?
Well, I mean, just put an L in there, right? There are so many L's coming. There has to, another L because it's no, okay. Oh, is it literally? Yeah, you're right. So you were right. It's filming location.
Oh.
That's stupid. That's stupid. That's bullshit.
You so stupid. You get.
Oh my god.
I had to help you a little bit. Come on, this is kind of bullshit.
Yeah,
Get that
that's
eye!
a weird way for them to
good
say
up.
it.
What's that, Sasha?
Oh my god.
That's a weird way for them to say it.
Yeah.
Filming.
Want that in?
Oh, we need that N. Blah. G's. Get that G's. Oh, G's. L. Yes, we need it.
Oh,
well, we
I'm
needed
not paying
it.
attention. I'm sorry.
We need an L. L. Look, there's L right there. L. Good job. L. We need an O. Throw away all these N's. They're all out of here.
Hoppage and Red Pony are laughing at the Hangman's Gambit thing is just an
Let's see, we need it. We need it. A, we need the A. Give us that A. All right, we need a T.
This really is like the weirdest one.
What do you need?
T.
Oh, what do you say?
What does that spell?
Oh, you need this? Yeet!
Oh, you
Okay,
wanted this
I.
one?
We need
This
that
is
I.
the
Green
one.
eyes. We need them. We need them. Oh, we need the blue O, so they come out blue usually.
There they
Keep
are.
that N on the board. Grab those O's. Slap it. Now slap the N. Boom. Oh well. I'm. All right.
Listen, I have been practicing this mode so I don't fucking lose your health for no reason, okay?
Hey, you did an absolutely
Besides the
good job of
stepladder,
it.
The filming location must have been different too.
What do you mean?
I mean, the video I saw was not filmed at the music venue. It was filmed somewhere else.
But the hospital monitor is supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera, you know?
Then, there's a possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance camera unit.
Yeah, the fucking word search is even worse than this one, because at least the last one, it was amusing. Because you didn't have to fucking smash into fucking shit. That's bullshit,
Yeah,
dude.
this one's
The other
weird.
one's funny. Like, it's like, wow, pick out a letter for little kids. And this one's like, fucking solve the fucking equation inside of your own mind. It's like, stop! Stop
Put the right letters
exploding!
or they explode.
Yeah, like, what the fuck, dude? My god.
In order to show us that they filmed the video at the music venue instead of somewhere else, what did the killer do to that surveillance camera unit?
You ready, Jack?
What?
Oh boy, here we go.
Fuck.
They just destroyed it, right? Like,
They probably moved it and then destroyed it.
I
Yeah.
fucking hate this shit, dude. This fucking makes me sick.
or they took a busted one, like whatever. Yeah, I really don't like this.
This is like some Digimon fucking Cartoon Network fucking game shit.
Digimon,
Dude. Fucking
Digital
Shockwave.
monsters,
You remember
digital monsters,
Shockwave
go, go.
games? Oh god.
Which part
oh
of the
god.
surveillance camera unit did the killer tamper with? Oh no!
Which one? I'm falling out the empty here, Jack. Hurry. Jack.
Both.
Running out of time,
Both.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not sure. I don't understand any of this
Okay,
right now.
I don't get it. I can't pick another one.
Pick Jack, that's all you got?
There's a whole game that looks like this.
No!
It's on X. It's fun, but it's really fucking hard.
Alright, Jack. Which one? It's not
They
both.
tampered with just the camera, apparently.
What do you mean, apparently?
Because we could see that the yellow one continued on further.
What's up, Sash?
There's a game that's like almost all this. It's called
Yeah.
Those on X. It's fun, but it's really hard. It's like
Oh,
super twitchy.
Yeah, I remember games like this on Flash, like Shockwave on like Cartoon Network and all that.
Oh, yeah,
fucking,
totally.
Like the Disney Channel, like they had games like this. But
Those
now
games were
looking
hella
at this,
fun.
yeah, but now looking at this makes me want to fucking barf.
Well, it's a weird color choice.
Oh
too.
my
They have, like,
god!
a fucking
Stop!
silver
Yeah.
Stop!
choice.
Stop! I'm dying.
I agree with you, Caleb.
I
Help!
bet if we played the old ones, they'd be pretty barfy too, honestly. Like, Shockwave was such a weird format.
I remember waiting for things to load. Do you guys remember that day?
Oh god, yeah.
With the camera
God,
at the
yeah.
music venue or the hospital? Well, they tampered with the one at... I don't understand where they're going with all of this, because it feels like they just moved one to one place, and then they fucking destroyed it later.
Okay, so which
They
camera did
tampered the
fuck
one with the music venue. What?
Sure.
Yeah, because the camera at the music venue shows up at the hospital. Like the images from it show up there, but
I
like
feel
I
like
don't.
we figured this out already, and it's just like a really roundabout way of saying it almost.
Yeah, but I don't know what they're trying to say exactly.
Like, I think we understood that the fake
The killer
killing-
moved the camera from the music venue to the hospital. It's just...
I'm sorry
we're
for
just-
complaining. I just hate this. Like, I like it because it's an easy game. Like, I don't have to fucking concentrate to hit a sword a million times and miss their dialogue. And I don't have to, like, break fucking words or they'll explode on me shit. This is the easiest minigame, but also it's fucking awful on the eyes. Okay,
What did the
Jack.
killer do with the camera from the music venue's surveillance camera You know, what did the killer do with the camera from the music venue's surveillance camera? They took it with them. They couldn't increase the signal. They're not Kazuichi.
You sure?
Allegedly.
Yeah. They just took it with them.
Yeah,
Camera
allegedly.
from the music venue's surveillance camera.
I appreciate that, Sasha. Allegedly.
I'm just keeping my options open. I don't know who did it.
Which part of the surveillance camera unit did they pillow? They tampered with the camera from the music venue by taking it with them. Yeah, that's fine. The only thing I have a problem with here... No, so that makes perfect sense. Yeah, we're still okay.
That's it.
Because
the killer just brought the camera from the music venue.
the camera doesn't have to be the one that's in the music venue. We said this days ago, that
they might have just fucked up a random camera and left it there.
Exactly.
How have we played this trial for an hour? That's what I want to know.
We're very slow.
What? No, we're just having friends as fun. We're having fun as friends.
With it, they made me think it was a live feed from the vineyard, when it was actually from somewhere else.
Then only the monitor was left in the music venue?
Yes, at least when I first discovered Ibuki's body. But when Hyoko's body appeared, the killer probably put the camera back too.
That means you should have realized that from the start and made this easier on all of us.
Okay, well you all should have...
I doubt his attention was focused on the camera.
There you go, Sonya has your back.
Thanks, babe.
I was just like,
thank you.
Yeah, well you should have... fuck you!
Well, that's true, but... in order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer did one more thing to the remaining monitor.
Yeah, we got that.
Yeah.
The thing the killer did to the remaining monitor was destroyed. Flipped it over. Just, just gave it a little bit of...
They painted it. They painted it.
They fucking pulled a PETA.
The killer smashed the monitor to pieces, destroying it.
Murder is murder.
As long as it was in pieces, you wouldn't be able to tell if the camera was actually there or not. My attention was so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that.
Even me. I'm actually really cool, you guys.
Hajime left the music venue. The killer put back the camera they took.
And they destroyed it and left that in pieces as well.
This is really interesting. Were we actually
It's easy to
given...
say it was filmed somewhere else, but the surveillance camera's connection wasn't that strong.
Were we actually given those paintings of the scene? Like, before, where they showed that the column was a little bit thicker because there was wallpaper around it.
Yeah,
and you're like, well, if you'd noticed it... Huh?
Yeah, those are the actual pictures. Like,
My God.
Well, that's why a lot of people have issue with this trial, because memory is such a unreliable thing. And the fact that you're hinging all of these things on fucking Hajime's memory is kind of silly, because it doesn't make sense.
It's just all hearsay at this point.
Yeah, like, it's like, oh, I could have, you misremember stuff all the time. You convince yourself, yeah, they were wearing red, and then really, like, they were wearing, like, an entirely different color. But you just,
Yeah, like,
you just think you know.
right-ish, because, like, it's the premise of the game, but otherwise it's like,
Yeah, let's assume they investigated for like an hour, right? Like, even an hour can be enough to obscure a lot of details.
And you find out Hajime just has a big head wound and he's just making shit up.
I actually am perfectly fine with this. I think that's a pretty neat use of memory in the trial. Like, hey, all of this stuff was actually before you, and you, the player, could have picked up on it. I guess I'm sure there are some that were like, oh, that's not the same image. But
I think what you're forgetting, Jack, is we're not talking about, like, from a game standpoint, it makes sense. All the stuff's in front of us, we just had to remember to it. From a story standpoint, it doesn't make a lot of sense, because all this is hinging on the fact that everyone just fucking believes Hajime immediately, even though he's like, oh, just remember this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what they're saying.
Yeah, from a game perspective, it's nice. Like, they had all this shit in front of you. But from a story perspective, it's kind of weird that everyone's just, like, on board with Hajime's memory.
I guess just because they don't have any other leads? I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know,
kinda trusted they've trusted him to figure it out before, so...
I don't have that big of a problem with it, because we're just doing little ancillary details from Hajime right now. If you want to go with hard evidence, you just say, well, she didn't leave footprints on that stepladder. So
right, that's
hey.
more obvious. That's not the problem. It's the other stuff that's a problem.
Well, I mean, that right there is the case for, hey, this isn't the same situation that you guys thought it was. And now it's like, Hajime, do you remember anything else that would make that a little more plausible than, the obvious thing in front of us? You know what? I do remember that I saw something. And they're like, well, we believe it. All right, fine. It doesn't bolster it as much as it could because he's not presenting hard evidence, but like already we've established that it's at a different place, or at least it's a different stepladder.
They could probably. I mean, here's the thing: is like, how many breaks are they allowed? They could have gone and checked. You know.
I don't think they get
to. Yeah. What, Dan?
I don't think they really get to. Like, they're kind of stuck here, right?
Well, they were allowed to in the first game.
Yeah, that's true. They went to go, like, check out, what's his name, Swati and stuff, but...
I've got
I don't know.
Chat updates here for you.
Okay.
Hoppage says, this is all conjecture. And Lloyden says, Kiyotako Ishimaru, Kyoko Kurikiri, Makoto na Egi, and Kazuichi Soda.
Is that deliberate? Is that why the names are like that?
It must be. That explains it all.
They do that in like Dragon Ball.
Jesus.
All the names are like food names.
So I actually found out that they localized the name for Kazuichi. He has a U in his last name. So that's why they just removed it probably for the English translation.
Where's the U?
Yeah, what's the original name?
Where's the U, Paul?
Name?
It's still Soda, it's just with a U. I think it's
Suoda?
Souda.
Sauda.
Yeah, but they just removed it because it's easier for. Oh look, you can say it now.
You don't have to guess what the hell that U sounds like.
I was I was like, why are they always misspelling the name in fanfiction tags? And then I looked it up, and that's actually his actual name. They just removed the fucking U to make it easier.
Can I point something out real fast?
Yeah.
Is he just outing herself that she's going off and reading the Danganronpa fanfictions?
Bruh.
We all suspected.
Whatever.
Despite desperate repair efforts, it seems it could not transmit from the hospital to the motel.
We're in a trial kill. This is very serious.
The fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the music venue is amazing enough.
Which means even if was filmed.
Did you break something inside, Jack?
I just want perfect grammar and spelling at all moments.
Well, try to read the sentence if you could.
Why do Makoto sound? Even if was filmed. Which means even if it was filmed in another place, as long as it was transmitting to the hospital.
Oh my god.
Then who was phone?
How can she slap?
Oh my god.
The range would be pretty limited.
Yeah, but it's still at the hospital. Like, we figured this out.
Yeah.
Like
if that's the case, where was the video filmed to make it look like it was filmed at the music venue? The only possibility is that place inside that building.
That's right. That's the only
conference room. Oh god.
My god.
No.
Why? It has to be conference room too. Jesus Christ. Grab that C, not the O's. Yeah, we need those C's. C and the O. Grab the O too. Yes. Throw that O away. We really don't need it.
Alright, by doing this, Lollyden says we can all agree that the perfect Danganronpa meal is deep fried terra with butter spread on top.
Oh my
Jesus
god!
Christ. Alright, put that E down. We need it. Put it in. Save it. F. Put it in there. Put the F in. Put the E in. Boom, boom, bam. We don't need that. It'll be too long. That R though, definitely need the R. Slap it in. Well. E, put it in. E. Markiplier, get in there.
The conference boom, of course.
N, stick it in me. Oh, that'll be a while. We need a C and an E. There's your C. Bam.
What?
Oh,
That's
they just
fair.
exploded over there because that's so lame. E, grab that E. Need it. Oh, R. All right, great. Yeah, save that O for later.
Oh, that's my bad.
Oh, get that O out of the way. Oh, Jesus. Oh, everything's going to shit. Oh, geez.
Don't lose the O.
It's okay. We can lose one O and take another.
I'm sorry.
Well, you're doing
Goes
great. You're doing great.
faster.
We need another O. That M, save it somewhere. All right, right there. That looks great. O, slap it in. M, we're done. Izzy. Oh, okay, it's fine.
That's too much, man. What do you want from me?
Possible that it was filmed at the hospital's
Poor
conference.
Monami.
God damn it. I actually have a fun fact for you about Teru. Speaking
A fun
of,
fact, friends?
Yeah. a fun fact, speaking of, like, the perfect Danganronpa meal. Do you remember what that fun fact was, Kill? Because
I remember what that fun fact was. That's not a very fun fact.
Well, you want to tell them what it was?
Was this in the beta version of the game?
Yes.
So, in the beta version of the game, Teru was supposed to kill and cook Hiyoko and serve her to everyone. And then Akane gets food poisoning and dies. So what
Because
starts the
she's
investigation.
the only one who eats the food.
Wow.
Can see why they took a left turn from that.
Yeah.
That's so dark.
Oh
Also,
yeah. Oh yeah.
think-
That's pretty rough.
I don't think Teru would have remained a sympathetic character because he loves his mom if he had done that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I've seen like some people, cause she used to be like, she wasn't blonde before, she had like darker hair, and people like fucking make weird ass TikTok things of them trying to recreate this fucking thing, and I'm like, what is wrong with you people? Oh my god.
Christ.
Huh? Conference room?
That was your fun fact of the day.
But the hospital and the music venue look completely different.
no, that's wrong.
Jack, are you glad that they didn't kill Akane?
There are two reasons why I'm okay with Akane still being alive.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say about that. But I am now totally sure about the murderer.
That's
Who is it,
exactly
Jack?
why the killer did something to make those two places resemble each other.
Should I?
Go ahead, Jack.
Yeah. No. I'm completely on board with it being Mikan now. That we've confirmed that they filmed it that morning in the conference room. We saw it down there. We saw that Mikan went up there. Ibuki was hung at who knows when last night. It doesn't really matter when. Actually, well, we don't know. Fuck. Ibuki was killed after Hiyoko, so I guess we do know that it's in the morning. But it doesn't fucking matter because nobody ever went there before she and I went to the hospital. So nobody else was in the hospital.
Kill.
I mean, here's one thing. There's a couple of details that are kind of weird that I think I can't really make a final determination is when was Ibuki killed? And was she killed on stage? Because it said she just died from hanging, but it's like, there's just a weird situation revolving around her death and when she died. And I think that might change things around. It's like, so they've tried to establish here that Hiyoko was a surprise kill. Didn't anticipate it. But it's like, there's some weird circumstances around that, like, again, where's all the blood? Why is there blood on her feet? And did she, like, it's just kind of, there's just some weird parts that they've touched on, but they didn't actually go all the way through.
Yeah, well, I think that there is some there. Yeah, like, if you really wanted to wiggle her out of it, you totally could. But we can just, unless I'm forgetting something off the top of my head where it's like, this is when they definitely had to die, all of this can pretty much just occur whenever Hiyoko decided to go over, which could have been any time between night and morning. And the only thing that was necessary is that, the killer was in the process of killing Ibuki at that moment. And the only person that had access to Ibuki to move her around would have been Mikon. And then they see Hiyoko. Maybe she's got like a scalpel on her or something. And then, you know, ties her up, kills Ibuki, realizes there's blood on the ground. Now I've got to figure out something here to mess up the order. Cleans up the blood because they don't want the blood around to show any kind of order. Knows her medical knowledge that I won't be able to assist them honestly with the times of death if I turn up the heat here. I guess one thing that I'm not really clear on is like, if we're saying that the motive is the despair disease, what is it? Like, we know that they took advantage of Ibuki's despair disease. One could have said earlier that, oh well, Hiyoko killed out of fear of the despair disease. What would be Mikon's motive with the despair disease?
Find out. I think there's still a few more things we have to get through.
Yeah. To make the conference room look like the music venue, the killer went ahead and did some work. Gotta make that clear. What that work was. Why are we making an argument? I feel like we just... oh my god. Music venue curtain, probably.
There's no way
We'll get to the comments here in a moment.
And the music venue looked the same.
Which place resembled the other?
Think about that,
Did
you
the
dumb...
conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Or did they make some kind of set?
Some kind of set, I agree.
Tampered with the camera.
We know
I
that.
still can't believe he mixed up the filming locations. Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
You're a bit... In order to make the hospital conference room resemble the music venue, what did the killer do? So we're going to go ahead and agree with our girl coming in with all the facts that have consistently moved this trial forward, Miss Sonia. We will agree with the curtain on Miss Sonia.
Okay.
Here's a fun fact. Apparently after chapter 2, Taka didn't eat because he was afraid that Monokuma put Manda butter in the food, so Taka died hungry.
Jesus. That's rough.
Hoppick suggests that maybe we never found the weapon that killed Hiyoko because the scalpel is still in her apron.
Whoa.
And Lolly said, y'all,
That's a
what
good
if
one.
Danganronpa was all just a stage play, or at least fake, because the pink blood, it could be a paint in the fire in chapter 3 and D1, it looks like a cardboard cutout, like a prop for a play.
I've heard that theory before. That it's like a comfort theory or whatever, like they're all okay or something.
Old
Like
school
it's just
play.
a game for them too.
What's up, Sash?
Like it's just a game for them too.
Yeah.
I really want to hear Akane be like, Hajime, you're pretty stupid, and him be like, I agree with that!
Oh my god.
Consent!
Alright, you ready to agree with my girl?
Not really, honestly. There's a lot of fucking shit in the way.
You're gonna have to do it. I believe in you.
Or did they make some kind of set?
Yeah, right in there, right in the middle of the V. Wait, what?
I knew that was it. The killer must have fashioned a background set to resemble the movie venue. Music venue. Movie, Jesus. However, where did they make it? Based on the proof you presented, it appears the mystery cannot be solved.
Damn it!
What?
What? Looks like I made a mistake. Damn it, I need to think this over one more time.
Apparently her response is, they made an entirely new set.
I'm gonna let you pay attention again.
What the fuck?
And the music venue looked the same.
You're close, Jack.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Or did they make some kind of set?
Or they might have tampered with the camera.
Are we supposed to agree with Kazuichi's first
Up
statement?
the filming locations. Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
Yeah, I guess we have to agree with Kazuichi and say, hey, they made the conference room resemble the music venue by way of the music venue curtain.
That makes sense.
Alright, which one?
There's no way the conference
Well, the
room-
first one from Kazuichi, the one that's more to Mikon's face side.
Which place resembled the other?
This one coming up?
Yeah.
Did the conference room look like the music venue?
Oh! What? I didn't have any!
We think they did that. What?
No, you don't. You think of the other way.
No.
The killer tried to make the conference room look like the music venue. Yes. What? That's correct. We made the conference room look like the music venue. Oh no! Because of the curtain, it was the difference. Wait, what?
Okay, Sasha, go ahead. And
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay, so there were things that were comparable between them, but for the conference room, they had the blackout curtain, and that was really problematic. So they had to go get something that looked like the blackout curtain. So then they went to the music venue to make it look more like the conference room.
Okay, that works.
And nobody says anything.
I'm giving a chance for Sasha to read, other than you were talking. So.
Oh,
So
I'm sorry.
Honestly, I thought it was this way around too, but what Jack said makes a lot of sense. Like, I thought they brought the music venue curtain to the conference room, but they didn't.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try the thing Jack said.
Sasha, you gotta read it.
Oh, what? Oh, that's him. Shit. I've gotten so used to them doing their own voices for this whole thing.
I know.
But that isn't proof. You won't be able to make the conference room look like the music venue with that.
It's because Jack is almost never messed up on these parts.
Damn it!
Lolita
So
says
well.
Kazuichi is a
There's no way the
Alright, Jack.
conference room-
Third try.
Alright, so we agree with
Then you look the
Kazuichi's
same.
second
Which
statement.
place resembled the other?
Oh, that bastard.
Did the conference room look like the music venue?
No!
Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Yes!
That must be it.
Holy shit.
Consent with his tongue out. Ew.
What the killer did was make the music venue, the crime scene, look like the conference room.
Yeah, you guys are always on the game like, oh, we already knew you guys had some trouble here.
They did that by using the black curtain
They
hanging at the back
did
of the
like some
stage.
twist around shit.
No, they've mentioned the blackout curtain a few times, and that you've seen the curtain for the music venue. It's completely different.
Well,
Look, see?
From what I remember, there used to be a really flashy curtain, but after the incident,
You can still see
somehow
it
became a
behind.
plain black curtain
Oh yeah,
that
look, the
didn't
pillar
seem
is
to be the
bigger.
right size.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
That's right! It's so half-assed, just like Monami.
Oh yeah?
Monami has one cheek.
Well, your face looks stupid.
That's me.
It's funny because it's true.
Got him.
That curtain was hung so the music venue would look like the conference room?
What else
In
was hung?
actuality, even though the curtain in
Stop.
the conference room
Can
doesn't
you
stand out,
find?
Oh my.
God.
Jack, is that what you're gonna ask Miss Sonia?
It is a black
What?
light blocking curtain
So you're
that's
gonna
long
ask
enough to
her
reach the floor.
after you get the Makengo.
What else is
I see.
Can you find?
Indeed.
What's wrong
More
with
of that
you?
room is.
Oh, what else is hung?
Well, welcome, Chris. Immediately coming into here and getting fucking
You
hit by the
finally got
Autobot.
it! Congratulations! What's up, Gil?
I said, welcome, Chris, for coming in and your first message getting caught by the auto mod.
Oh lord.
The same color as the music venue stage.
What?
So the killer chose the conference room because they realized the floor matched.
Yeah!
Matching floors, matching
Fuck.
curtains. I guess it makes sense you'd mistake the two.
But that's not all. There should be something else the killer did to tamper with the evidence. Probably.
They put on a getup. Wait, something else the killer did to make the music venue look like the conference room. It's gotta be that they made the music venue look like the conference room.
Do you know what it is, Jack?
Music venue looked like a conference room. Jesus Christ. Oh, the candle! Because the candle goes out, and then they just placed the candle there when they went ahead and broke the other surveillance camera. The candle was found in front of the music venue stage. It looks like the dim light seen in the surveillance camera video that was actually light from this candle. Yeah, there you go. They placed the candle.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I can prove it with this.
So good.
You're referring
Never,
to the candle
never
in the
make a
music
mistake.
video, right?
Whatever. User error.
In the video I saw, a candle was used for lighting. But if you think about it, that's pretty strange. The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
But wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepier?
That might have been another reason, but the main reason was probably to tamper with evidence. The lighting in the conference room and the music venue are so different. They couldn't be used during filming. That's why the killer used a candle as film lighting instead.
Which means... Are you saying the candle in the music venue wasn't actually used?
That candle was likely placed there just to make me think it was the same candle that was used in the video.
With candlelight, you can't see things in that much detail. Maybe they were going for that effect. With that cheap-ass camera, it won't capture much in a dark area.
As long as this all matches up, it should be no problem to say this is decided. The video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue. It was actually filmed at the hospital conference room.
If I'd found proof that evidence in the conference room was altered, we would have reached an answer sooner. But it appears the killer already covered that up, so I didn't find anything when I went there.
But there's no mistake. That's the only place within the connection range of the surveillance camera.
The motel would have been too far, and the interior design of the movie theater is too distinctive.
But this must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime. You never suspected that the video you saw in the hospital was being filmed in the conference room.
The incident isn't happening at the scene of a crime. It's occurring in the conference room.
I feel like I've heard Bayside cops say that before, but isn't it the other way around?
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference room?
Chris says, it's like a tradition at this point. I want the automata to know it's smelling and nobody loves it. Lillian says, do you want to hear a sneak peek of a series I'm starting called Danganronpa Cold-Blooded Killer? I would tell you the first victim and the first blackened. And Chris says, nah, they're going to try to do as well as blind. I'll say, yeah, even if we did attempt to do that, we'd still want to do it blind because that's, like, it's a story game. Like, if you spoil it for yourself, then you spoil the experience.
Yeah.
Then was Ibuki killed at the conference room too?
No, that's not possible. Right after Hajime saw that video, he discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue.
That video was filmed at the conference room, but Ibuki's body was at the music venue. Which means there was a fake somewhere. That fake must have been. The fake is the Ibuki in the conference room. Was not actually Ibuki.
Are you sure?
Yeah. They put a bag over their head. They grabbed the fourth patient's clothing, and they were
That's why Kane was like, there's not that many hospital gowns, so like somebody who had access to an extra hospital gown did it.
Yeah.
It was the killer pretending.
That might be Mikon.
The killer put on a hospital gown, wore a hint bag on their head, and was only pretending to be the victim.
By that time, the real Ibuki must have already been killed.
The actual time of death must have been earlier. Probably around midnight or dawn to avoid witnesses.
If they took Ibuki from the music venue to the hospital to kill her, there's no way it happened during the day.
That's what happened. And no matter how quickly I ran, it was impossible for me to rescue Ibuki. Whew, that's a big weight off my shoulders.
I feel great now.
I hope you're joking. Jesus.
Yeah, of course.
At that moment, I was already in the killer's trap. And the one who set a trap for me was... Wow, we get to decide right meow.
Holy shit.
Who is it, Jack?
Well, I think it's still
Why did
Mikon.
it go to the trouble
Oh,
of
thank God.
making
Yeah,
a
I was
fake
like-
video just so Hajime could go to the crime scene.
The reason the killer made a fake video. There's only one possibility I can think of. And if I examine that possibility thoroughly, then naturally the killer's identity will reveal itself.
Okay.
You feed! Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
That's right. I should already know. I should have already known who the killer is. Wow, they did fake us out there. We do have to just fucking decide. Alright, let's just go. Kazuichi. Just never gonna be Kazuichi. Miss Sonia. She is the one that has the strongest chance of offing Hiyoko, but everybody... Again, the fact that it was filmed in the conference room means that everybody at the motel is off the shit list. And so long as I don't... so long as I didn't do it, and so long as I don't think that Fuyuhiko did it, it's Mikon.
Are you sure, Jack?
And Chiaki's best girl, no way. It's probably her. Nagito was out of commission. I guess you could say it was any of the other patients, but they were really fucked up.
Yeah. Alright. You want to say it's Mikon?
I want to hear what everybody else has to say.
Alright, Sasha.
I'm kind of feeling Mikon too. She would know where the extra hospital gown was. The body type matches Ibuki's. She would have had access to the hospital because Monokuma was like keeping everybody else out after hours.
Caleb?
Actually, yeah, that is a very good point. I hadn't thought about that. Monokuma actually said, hey, everyone fuck off, and Mikon was the only one who was allowed to stay in the hospital, so if Ibuki was killed, the only person who had the ability to see her would have been Mikon.
Jack,
So, yeah, Mikon.
you're running out of time.
Thank you.
You got like.
Yeah, let's just
seconds.
choose Mikon. Go ahead and choose her.
Are you sure?
Yeah, maybe if we hit 19 seconds, you'll do it.
You're
Alright.
the only one!
Prophecy came true.
Oh my god.
You're the killer, aren't you?
Yeah.
I hate it
Sorry.
though. Why do we have to
Yeah.
use Mikon?
I want to know why. I mean, I don't think we really have access to that yet.
I'm not gonna like the outcome of this case because if they're gonna really be like, oh, it's the despair disease, it's like that's gonna be such a stupid reason.
I like Mikon.
What are you talking about?
Like I said, aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Hiyoko?
Killer? Huh?
Why?
I'm the killer? What is this?
Hey, don't you think that's kinda impossible?
Not
A
really.
chick like her as the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In
Oh,
fact,
shit.
the fly would probably kill her first.
She's right! A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone? That's completely out of the question.
Oh my god, Caleb, if you called it that she was deflecting when she said that before.
Yeah.
Look at Nagito like, I think that's kind of sus.
Oh man, I shouldn't have been looking at her thighs earlier.
Stop!
If we gotta vote her off the island, is it too late to do any thigh-related things?
We're the only ones!
You're gonna find that out, Sash. You're gonna find the answer to that question pretty soon here.
Yes.
Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
An alibi? Was that the killer's goal?
Now that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier. Only Hajime and Mikon have an alibi.
It's just a coincidence!
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room. Is that also a coincidence?
Oh shit. Shouldn't you get some rest already? You should be exhausted from nursing without any sleep, right?
And then if you insist, I'll use the on-call room upstairs. You must be mentally exhausted. It's better if you relax in the lobby instead.
At that time, you said you were going to the on-call room, but you actually went to the conference room. That's when you put on a hospital gown that you
That's when you
prepared in
became a
advance.
gray alien and
Put the
stripped
bag on
butt
your head.
naked and
You
looked
can't
out the
film.
window.
I know, like they sculpted that butt, dude. Like you can't look anywhere else. Like, come on.
It's like center frame.
It's right in the middle. Like, what do you want?
By doing that, you made up
I don't know
a
what they were
video
talking
that
about,
showed Ibuki
this
trying
being
to hang herself at the
half-assed.
music video.
What do you mean?
That's a whole ass right there.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Dan!
Showed that to me.
I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done. Mekon.
Furthermore,
I don't know.
saw
It
that
could,
video
there
at
could
the
still be a
hospital
twist
lobby.
because she reacts like this to fucking everything, but
Well, I just feel bad for her.
If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass through the line.
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film.
Not only that, the others in the hospital, Akane and I, were both delirious from the despair disease.
So that must mean...
Please, wait a second. What are you saying? I'm the killer? That's impossible. There's no way I could kill someone.
It's not literally impossible. Can't you give a better defense than that?
Damn, dude, he sounds so angry.
Just shows she can't even do that.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the killer?
Wrong! It's totally wrong! It's not what you think!
Just like Akane said, it is really hard to tie it all together. I mean, Mekon is the killer?
I agree. It is truly difficult to believe someone could be killed by such a slow-witted woman.
okay.
Whoa.
I mean, he's like that with everybody, but also
You put a little bit of emphasis on woman there.
you also just kind of say fuck him whenever he does this to anybody, so still fuck him, I guess.
That slow-witted remark is not necessary.
Yeah, fucking show him, Sonia.
It's fine. I've been like this for a long time. In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first place with my soft reputation.
Oh my god. Hoppage says very sneaky, heinously sneaky, utterly devious, and the Red Pony says Chiaki is the best girl, and Chris says, I'm going for the misogyny achievement.
He won.
Even I can't deny
Show you those
that.
achievements.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's impossible for me to kill someone. I'm serious. Very serious.
What do you say, Hajime?
Do you still believe this woman is the killer?
Do you hate me that much, Hajime?
The only thing that's gonna
Hajime!
change this is just she pulls like a complete 180. Just like at the end of it, okay, fuck it, and just like gets super fucking angry.
It's hard to say anything
everyone-
against
Yeah,
her.
everyone's so like distraught. Like they're like, "Are you fucking sure?" Like you.
When-
Yeah,
when
they
she-
like really
she goes,
putting it on you too.
Oh my god, that's so sad.
Are you sure?
Like we have all the same information. They're like, Hajime, are you sure we want to execute this person? It's your decision. Like, no, it's all you guys. What the fuck?
Everyone's ganging up on me. Tricks aside, logic aside, is she really capable of doing something like this?
Don't put logic
Could it
aside.
be I'm the one making a mistake? No, in fact, it'd be so much easier if I were wrong. If I have this much doubt about someone I've spent so much time with.
Can you hold on a minute?
Not with that
knew it.
face.
I fucking knew it. I knew he was just fucking with her too.
Yeah.
Huh?
It just doesn't
Well,
feel right for it to be.
I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have no place to say this.
What's up, Kelp?
Nah, don't, just keep going. I don't have anything to contribute.
I missed all of the critical parts, and I doubt I have anything worth saying at an important time like this.
You what?
What are you saying?
But still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the killer this time.
What?
I thought it
Is he
was
gonna disagree with
suspicious
you?
all along.
No way.
From the very beginning.
No way, because he saw the two
suspect in mind
Ibukis.
creates a different result than investigating with no leads.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Like, even Gundam was like, can you cut the bullshit?
Gundam's like, can you talk like a normal person, please?
What? No, I mean he's trying to have as much attention to people that are coolly neutral, compared to him who has a suspicion. I guess he already suspected a girl because he saw two Ibukis.
Well, thanks to that.
The only other person I can think is Kane, honestly.
Nobody else knows.
Alright, here we go.
Let's go.
Are you
Simon,
serious?
what'd you find out?
I've been so focused on everybody else this trial. But I guess now's a good time to say it, right?
God,
You better
yeah,
not
spit it
on
out.
purpose. This isn't a game, you know.
Actually, this is a game.
Please don't say such controversial statements. Well,
Oh my god.
what do you know, Nagito?
Well, it's nothing big, really. Only a small, decisive clue that points to the killer.
Fuck you, Nagito.
You're really enjoying this, aren't you,
Fucking
bitch?
Drawing it out.
Clue. Does something like that really exist?
Let's take a look, shall we?
He reaches into her bra. Oh.
God.
This rope was supplied by the supermarket, right? There weren't any ropes inside the music venue.
Again with the supermarket? That place is a hotspot for criminal goods.
If they got it at the supermarket, that means it was brand new, right? What's wrong with that? I want you to take a close look at this rope. And keep in mind that it's brand new. Near the middle of the rope, it's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly.
Did we know
But
that?
why is it like this?
No.
Didn't see
The
that.
loopy Buki used to hang herself is on one end of the rope.
Okay, so we
and the
literally
part of the
couldn't
rope
have
that hung from
devised
the
this
baton
before.
lighting is on the other end.
He, Nagito was trying to talk to you multiple times during the trial, but Hajime was like, can you actually fuck off? And he was like, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, you're
Yeah,
taking
so
we,
too
we,
long.
we were kept from this by the
What's
game.
wrong with the rope being frayed?
I regret nothing. Fuck you, Nagito.
Means, well, from what I can infer, I think the rope was used like this. The killer wrapped the rope around Ibuki's neck, pulled both ends at full strength, and strangled her.
Ooh.
Okay. That doesn't really change a lot of the thought process here.
Doesn't it?
The center
So,
of the rope is
Hop-
Well, I guess it makes
That's
the
part
murder
they
even
used
more
to strangle
culpable.
Ibuki.
Like,
Hopitch says she was going to send someone to find Ibuki, so the class either thinks that it's a suicide or they suspect the only witnesses to the supposed video, all while gaining an alibi in the process. Damn. If it is her, then Hiyoko really hit her plan like pins in a bowling ball. Good God.
Yep. Also, congrats to Chris Chan for getting the shot today.
Oh, did Chris get vaxxed today? Nice, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I completely missed that message. My bad.
Oh, God. I've been listening to you for a while, and it sounds like you knew about this rope clue all along. What exactly did you say to me during the investigation?
now I can't remember.
So this rope won't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search another place.
Not everyone cooperates at a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will obviously be here too. Just like this case's killer. I was just copying them a little bit.
More
Okay,
importantly,
dude.
what was all that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki. And then?
And then, I finished speaking.
Amazing.
It doesn't change anything.
How's
It-
that a decisive
I
clue?
think it does a little bit though.
Huh? You didn't notice it? I thought I made the decisive clue very clear.
Alright, how is it clear, other Nagito?
I think that Mikan's probably not strong enough to just flat out strangle someone like that. And also the rope was bought from the supermarket.
You don't-
Again, like... Go
You
ahead.
don't get it, Jack? What are they trying to say? It's a new rope.
They're trying to. Well, they're just saying it was used a particular way that made it not, or it was an old rope that's frayed and they used. I don't know. What does it matter? Like, you choke her, you hang her, you choke her and then you hang her. You like punch her really hard with no external bruises, but her heart stops. Then you hang her. Like any of these kinds of things, it doesn't matter. Just Mikan was the one with the opportunity to do it.
You got anything for us, Sash?
No, it makes me mad that when not Byakuya, fucking Nagito.
Same voice actor.
Is it?
Is it?
No.
No, it's me.
No.
God.
Oh, yeah, you. It's you.
Everyone
I hate
troll.
Oh my
I
god.
hate that when we want Nagito to
You are
talk,
the new
he
Nagito.
shuts up, and when we want him to shut up, he talks.
That's just how his character is. I think he's designed to be infuriating as fuck.
He's such a little bastard.
He's a gremlin boy.
Nagito's words contained a decisive clue. Is that really true?
Alright, Jack, you got a chance to figure it out.
Make my argument. What the fuck? Scrap of thick paper, music menu curtain, AC temperature, surveillance camera. We have to continue with the rope.
She was strangled to death.
Yep,
What does that mean?
Serious music is up.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Just fucking tell
Did we
him,
fall
dude.
for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma
God,
file
fucking get
complicates
outta
this
here.
too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever
Okay.
misunderstood is to blame.
Okay, but you misunderstood Mikan because you performed an autopsy. Mikan. The biggest true cause of death was strangulation. That fact is the decisive proof that that will lead to the killer. Is that true? Fuck if I know, man. Jesus Christ.
Ibuki didn't die from
Any other
hanging.
options?
Yeah,
She
the
was
other two
strangled
bullets.
to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and
I
strangling
think we just
seem
say rope
similar,
used for
they're very
hanging and then we
different.
click lie.
The
We
scars
agree
they
with
leave
that
would
someone
look
lied to
different
us.
too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn,
How
right?
did they lie, though?
But we believed it was from a hanging.
Well, we
Why
can
would
look
that be?
right now before.
Did we fall for someone's lie?
That must be it.
God, I'm consenting with him twice now.
Kazuichi, you're a genius.
We've been falling for the killer's lie this whole time.
I mean, yeah, Kazuichi's got some good points this case.
Yeah, but Sonya has equally as many or more, so I'll credit Sonya and not Kazuichi.
Okay.
There's something I want to ask you. Have you seen Mikan's thighs?
Oh my god.
You what?
Have you seen
Have you
Mikan's thighs?
What?
Mikan's thighs! Have you seen them?
Oh, I didn't understand what you were saying.
That's okay. There's no doubt. Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right? Yes, she had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself. I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself.
You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that was a complete lie, wasn't it, Mikan?
That is... well...
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you?
You should have been able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by looking.
Hangling.
You, Mikan, the ultimate nurse.
Please wait! First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to identify injuries like that.
Okay.
That's a fair
That's
point.
why it's not my fault if I made a mistake.
You were right. have been a great help to us so far.
But even a drunk medical student can notice the difference between a hanging and strangulation.
Okay.
Roasting her, dude.
Brutal.
I'm not
That's
taking
just
her side or
conjecture,
anything,
too. You're just
but
being a
being
dick.
clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
He's totally right.
But she's the ultimate.
I'm such a clumsy mess, and I got so careless.
That's the problem, right? She's the ultimate nurse. She's not an average nurse. She's the best.
Although I am
nurse.
a little bit confused. What is the difference between a hanging strangulation versus a physical strangulation?
I
think
think
the
they're gonna
charge is
cover it
different.
here.
Mikon nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her draw Ibuki to her death?
Huh?
And if not, her symptoms were still very serious and caused her to believe what anybody told her. It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed Mikon because she was nursing her.
So Mikon volunteered to nurse us? Cause she was planning to do this all along?
That's a little... Aren't you like the thief who suspects everyone else of being thieves?
I'm not a criminal.
Sort of, but he didn't kill
Mikon
anybody.
is. I mean, she's a killer, you know.
You've got it all wrong. Please forgive me.
I'm sorry, but there's no way I can forgive you. I just can't forgive this crime at all.
Dude, he's so
you
pissed
don't have
off.
Nagito's forgiveness.
Well, yeah, like he's.
Or he is unusually pissed off.
Yeah, like he's usually like, oh, there's some hope, but he is so mad at Mikon right now.
I'm waiting for him to be just fucking with them the whole time and actually have a different suspect.
Forgiveness or not, we still have not decided if Mikon is the killer.
So disappointed, dude.
I see.
Hop,
You guys are kind.
Hoppich says medical school and nursing school are different, so Nagito does not even know what he's talking about. What the fuck, Nagito? Attempted murder? He is a criminal.
Nagito didn't attempt murder.
He did. He tried to kill somebody. The very first case.
Oh yeah, who did he stab at?
He tried to stab somebody. He was going to attempt to stab somebody.
He tried to arm himself. That's the only crime.
Oh my god, Jack.
Knives don't kill people.
People
Oh
kill
my
people.
god.
Only
Why?
pokers kill people.
Well, if that's the choice everyone makes, then the only thing I can do is back off, I guess. But is that really okay? Is that everyone's hope?
This dude just thinks he's the fucking protagonist, and I hate it.
He was the protagonist.
I hate it.
Annoying! If you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up!
But I'm really not the killer. There's no way. I'm capable of killing someone.
Is that really true?
Stop it already! That's enough!
I can't stop! I don't want to do this either. Of course I don't want to do this. But I need to do this.
You doubt your friends?
That's not it.
Shit, yeah, why don't you
I
kill some
suspect them
people?
because I want to believe them.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Huh?
I do doubt her, but I still want to believe her. Belief lies at the heart of that conflict. 'Cause if there's no room for doubt, then there's no reason to believe, is there?
Don't say deep stuff. I don't really get it.
If you want to believe in someone, you need to overcome doubt first. Belief without doubt is simply a lie.
Fine. Do whatever you want. I won't stop you anymore.
Huh? Is that all you can say?
Oh boy.
Yeah, here's the 180 I was wondering about.
So in the end, you're all just a bunch of bullies, huh?
Oh, here comes the snap. We've been waiting.
Nagito's like, please don't hit my head. While you're
They
spinning.
have like the same vibe right now.
I don't know, dude. She looks pretty pissed off.
They're pulling like the same fucking
Justifying your
face.
actions with fancy words. Making excuses for why it's not really your fault. Everyone always treats me like that. Always. It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem. I'm done with that! You hear me? I'm done!
Hey, Mikon.
It's not fair. It's not fair. 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 Why won't you forgive me? If you did something wrong, you'd forgive yourself right away. What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
Is acting like this your strategy now? Well, this is annoying. Plus, to be honest, I've run out of ideas. How can we get you to admit it? That's the issue.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some? I'm the same as Hajime. I don't want to doubt any of my friends. But still, the truth is one of us murdered 2 of our friends. That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end, so we can finally break these chains of despair.
Yeah?
Hey Mikon, can I ask you one last thing? If you're not the killer, then who fabricated that video Hajime watched?
Like I said, it obviously wasn't me.
Can you prove it?
Prove it? Wait. Do you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated that video? Ah, that's right! Show me your proof! Because you're just assuming the video was filmed at the conference room. Treating me like a killer based on an assumption. Just because I was at the hospital. That's totally crazy. I didn't do anything wrong. Why does everybody always hate me? Please, just forgive me already.
Is this broad really okay? She's emotionally unstable.
I'm not the killer. That video. I never filmed that video.
It seems she finally started arguing for us. But the only one who can find the hole in her argument is you, Hajime. So, I'm going to leave this to you once again.
Could be. Was this Chucky's goal all along? She's saying everyone's fate depends on me, the only person who saw that video.
Why do you get to decide I'm the killer? Where's your proof?
Oh, Mikon.
Please, forgive me already!
Can't.
I need to make up my mind. I'm the one who has to do it. I'm the one who's going to finish this.
There we go. Last one, Jack.
Yeah, what's Mikon's account?
I'm not the killer!
Mikon's account is...
Right up until the Monokuma announcement that morning, Mikon was with Hajime the whole time. Afterwards, she went to the hospital to check on everyone and realized that Ibuki had disappeared. She rushed to the hospital to search for Ibuki. She apparently met up with Fuyuhiko.
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Yeah, he's really going after her, huh?
Is the
Does that mean she killed a couple people and then jumped in your bed?
Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers?
Listen to her voice.
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already! Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Don't flinch, don't hesitate, don't run away. The only one who saw that video. Who else is gonna do it if I don't? What the fuck? What are our things?
We can't think of anybody else other than you.
What are our bullets?
Who could have filmed that video?
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle?
My God, I
Just
don't
from that dim
fucking...
candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already! Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Mistake, Jack.
What is the killer's mistake? I mean, we already established they ripped the wallpaper.
Well, what bullet do you want to use?
I don't fucking know. None of those really counter any of them.
Also pull bullets.
Pull bullets, but there's nothing to pull. Well, I mean,
Are
like,
you sure?
the only thing that there's inconsistent is the killer's like, well, Mikan is like, oh, you really, how you couldn't tell the body type, so because they were wearing all this shit. But it's like, shouldn't you want to agree with Fuyuhiko right there that you can't tell the body type, so you can't finger her for this? Like, but I don't understand.
Alright, well, give you a chance to think. Caleb, how's the chat doing?
Alright, chat's been going a little bit, so saying that there's some talk about how Nagito tried to get himself killed, and he confessed about it, so that's why it's attempted murder, because he's like, yeah, I tried to kill somebody, so,
well, I think he wanted to die. He wanted to die is what happened, is what you're thinking of.
And then they were talking about how Akane was being dumb. Akane girl, where have you been for the past 2 trials? Chris says Akane doesn't even have the brain cells to understand the trials. Red Pony says fair, me too. And then there's a bit of a simping happening for Mikan. Imagine getting a chance with a girl with nice thighs and just up and snap during a murder trial. Hoppich is like, for scary voice is kind of hot. Evidently. So Hoppich says, why is the white noise echoing her? That's kind of creepy. Is her voice echoing? And the Red Pony says, not gonna lie, it took me months to realize the white noise is the other people talking during debate.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about all the clicking. I get an achievement if I get a number of like white noise thingies out of the way, all combined. So I have to hit like 500, so that's why I'm doing it so much.
Tag to your stream, Izzy. Achievement hunting.
Bruh. Stop. Alright.
Okay, well, so here's the thing. Okay, fine, suck something. That's fine. We suck the killer made the mistake. They made a mistake. Fine. But what would it possibly hit? That's what I don't get.
How do I take something?
Yeah, the hold left click.
Does it say that? Where does it say that?
Earlier, I remember because we had a whole conversation about it.
I'm not the killer!
Okay. Okay, which of these things did the killer
Can't think of anybody else
mess
What do
up?
you want me to take? What do you want me to take up?
We take Chiaki's statement, because that's the only thing that could conflict with
Do you
stuff. But
have
like,
any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof?
that wasn't a mistake.
Is the gown she was wearing suspicious?
Not a
Or
mistake.
could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki
They
and
got blood
Mikan
on 'em.
clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just
don't
from
know.
that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that
The camera angle hasn't been a thing.
There's no way you'd be
It
able
was
to make out her
dim,
body
yeah.
type.
That wasn't a mistake either. She successfully put the candle there.
Alright, so I just hold left click.
Hajime, pay close
Yeah.
attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Bruh.
Oh, not quite.
No, I won't take it, yeah.
Can we look at the truth bullets again? Like, what's all our evidence? Like, is there...
Well, let's look at our evidence in general, and then we'll see what we can try to figure out. What would prove this one of these wrong?
Like, that's a mistake. That totally turned the order of killings around.
Think about what she said. What is something that she's saying that's not true? That hasn't been a thing? What did you discuss?
Well, we didn't discuss the camera angle because they got it spot on. What's the problem? They deliberately turned up the AC? Like,
What do you mean?
that was real.
Like,
that was fine.
who saw the camera? Who was witness to it?
Oh.
How do you know what the angle
Oh. Oh, that's interesting.
We can't think of anybody else other than you.
She's just talking. She's saying
Who could have
anything.
filmed that video?
But how do any of them know if Hajime is the only one who saw the video?
Is the hemp bag on her head the proof?
Yeah, and Shiaki does say very clearly, it's all on you, Hajime, so...
Yeah, you're the only one who saw it.
Yeah, alright, so that totally gives it away.
Ibuki and Mikon
Wow, I
clearly
would
have different body
have let her
types.
go. I would have sat here for 6 minutes. Haven't said anything.
You could tell her body type under the hospital.
You can flounder for a little bit, but not too long.
Just from that video.
Oh my god.
Just from that camera angle.
You have to pay attention.
Just from that dim
I
candlelight.
think you missed the camera angle, Izzy.
There's no way.
No, she's still gotta suck Shiaki's thing.
What are you on?
Oh.
Forgive me already.
I think it might be the other way around. I think you suck the camera angle
Hajime,
and then
pay
put it on
close
the killer
attention
thing.
and listen well.
We'll try.
You're the only one
No.
who can point out the killer's mistake.
Nice.
Please tell me I got it.
You got it.
You did, you did.
Barely.
Oh, fucking hell, dude. Alright,
Right,
fuck, dude.
Because you're pointing out that she said a mistake here. You don't get to take her statement.
I don't know. The logic behind
Tell
it is
Chiaki
something
that she's
really
wrong.
No, I would fix
Yeah,
it
it's
for
fine.
Jack if he was off.
Is the hemp bag on her
Right.
head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikon clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof?
Oh, Mikon.
You could tell
Let's
her
bring
body
in an
type
expert
under the
witness.
hospital
Kazuichi,
gown?
tell us about body types.
Just from that video? Just
Why,
from that
Mikon?
camera angle?
I'll shoot
Wow,
through
nice
that
thread the needle.
contradiction.
Mikon, you've committed a major mistake.
Mistake?
As I said before many times, I'm the only one who saw that video.
What's wrong with that?
But I never said anything about the camera angle. So how can you say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself?
The only reason Mikon knew the camera angle Hajime had seen is because you're the person who actually filmed that video. Is that right?
This is your just reward. The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole. You lied, didn't you? Are
Damn, dude.
you serious? Is it true, Mikon? Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki? Forgive me! Huh? 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 I was wrong. Wrong. No, that's not it at all.
That's not it?
I mean, it's impossible.
Possible?
You know that hemp bag Ibuki was wearing when she died? Try remembering the tote bag instead. Ding! I totally remember now.
What the heck's wrong with her? She's getting weirder by the minute.
That tote bag, isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
How do you know so much about that video?
cares about that? More importantly, did you know that bag is a limited item that was sold at the movie theater?
Yeah, we do.
Hajime saw it too, didn't you? You remember the Usami decal on it, right? Whoopsie! Don't worry about it. I remember even if you don't. Ta-da! There's no mistake that tote bag is a limited item. So don't you think it's impossible? Using one tote bag in both the conference room and the music venue at the same time?
Oh, Miko.
Yeah, you dug yourself a real hole.
Sorry.
Yeah, they felt bad for the last one of trying to make you figure out what was that thing or whatever. What is this logic thing that they gave you a gimme?
It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible. Don't you think?
Oh, you're fucked, lady.
That's why that video isn't fabricated, and I'm not the killer. So you'll forgive me, right?
Taking your stubbornness this far.
So fucked up. What a terrible argument.
Then you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me!
Fuyu jumped right on it too. It's like, even without having Monokuma's information to just take her out, she's just so far gone.
What do you mean?
Don't you remember the tote bag in the video that literally nobody but you saw, Hajime? Don't you remember?
Yeah, it's like that's an justification to steal her out.
And the one thing is wrong because we've already established from Monokuma that somebody got a second one.
We haven't said it in the trial yet, that's the only thing.
Yeah.
Long time no see. Well, not really.
They're gonna make it harder?
It's
oh my
time
god.
for a third Panic Dog Action PTA. This is probably going to be my last job during a class trial. Please humor me while I taint your ears one last time. Starting from this PTA, the reload and ammo features will be added. You will no longer be able to make do with just the left mouse button. Below the tempo marker in the lower portion of the screen, the number of bullets are displayed. From this point on, you'll need one bullet to destroy one remark. When you're out of bullets, you won't be able to destroy the remarks, no matter how much you mash that left mouse button. You'll be able to refresh your bullets by pressing the tab key to reload. Just like locking on. Ah, excuse me. Just like locking on, press the tab key in time with the tempo marker. The controls are the same as the left mouse button. Match the tempo marker either by pressing the tab key. That was a weird statement. The number of bullets refreshed is based on how well you kept the tempo. Oh! If you get the timing wrong when you press the tab key, bullets will not be refreshed, so please be careful. So this is worse.
Christ.
Also, your ammo will be completely refreshed and will not run out during fever time. Your difficulty level is set to gentle, you do not need to reload. I guess this was a pretty useless explanation, even though it was the last one. That should be all the explanations for the class trials. The rest is up to you to overcome. Why do I feel like Nagito is the narrator? You should be able to find it beyond this point. What you and I both yearn for. True despair.
Okay, now I believe it's Nagito.
Well then, good luck and have fun.
I'll keep explaining it until you forgive me! That bag is a limited item!
Ready, Izzy?
That's why that crime is impossible for anyone to pull off.
This chick, has she lost it for good?
Will you forgive me? You'll forgive me, right? Isn't that right? You're obviously gonna forgive me, right?
At this rate, we're not getting anywhere. I gotta do something to end this. I gotta do something so I can make her admit it.
I gotta hit tab and left click and remember my ammo and a bunch of other shit.
You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Why only me? Please, draw on me. Can you forgive me already?
Girl,
Forgive me!
can't reload it the whole way.
Me! Please, draw on me. Do you
Fucking
understand?
God.
Can you forgive me already? I'll
you forgive me already?
Stop. Oh, fuck.
I'll do anything you want. You're done for! Forgive me!
Give me a fucking counter!
Why only me?
Hey, you're doing a great job in nega time.
Still haven't forgiven me?
Right.
Where you get space for your own fever time.
Yeah.
Please, draw on me! There's only one bag. It's impossible
What?
to use it in 2 places
Theater
at the same
prize
time.
bonus.
Theater bonus prize.
Oh.
It's so stilted. What the f?
I thought it was like bonus because there was a second one. Ugh, God.
There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in 2 places
Bonus
at the same
prize.
time.
This is the end.
God, this is stupid.
For a game with some
I'm
localization
not- I'm not
issues,
thinking-
relying on like perfect English is such a bad idea.
I'm not thinking about. I'm listening to only what you're saying, so I'm not like, oh, this is the real way. You have to tell me in the moment because I'm not paying attention. I'm just focused on the
Alright.
game.
Totally.
What do you want me to do? Hurry up! I'll have to
When
do it again.
when I'm in my safe space, in my little home,
God.
you gotta tell me to throw home.
Seriously, dude.
Nagito
So-
can corroborate this, so it's not just us saying a bunch of shit.
So like, I think that they said that there was rules for this, so I did the whole rest of the trial by myself, and I had to make sure I understood what the fuck I had to do with the tab thing. So
So you've known this whole time who it is.
yeah. Well, I had to make sure I had to make sure that I could do the fucking mini games. That's why. I told you I was doing the wordplay. Remember the gambit? So I wouldn't,
Is he
because I kept
secretly the
screwing
killer?
up. Oh my god. No, like every trial, I was screwing it up. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna mess it up this time. I'm gonna make sure that I won't ruin Jack's health because for the next one, it's even harder with the tab. So there you go. Go ahead, Kelp.
Alright, when you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice to pay customers with bonus prizes.
Whoever bought that bag should have received another one as a bonus prize. Which means it's not impossible to use that bag in 2 separate places. So please, just stop making desperate excuses.
Why? Why can't you forgive me? Why?
It seems her desperate struggle is finally coming to an end.
Why does
Reach over and
everybody
strangle her.
always hate me? You should just forgive me already!
Nikon, it's already over. After I go over your crime from the beginning and show that you have no arguments left, please just admit
Play
it
some
already.
funky electronic
In the end,
music in the
At
background
least let
that I
me
like a
believe in
lot.
you.
It's just really sad. She can't say anything.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
Stock 1. Okay, what did we see? I turned it on and I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, so none of these are on this page at all. 2-step letters different somehow, the red piece. What does this need here?
What does
I
it
went
do
running.
as a broadcast?
What did the killer do? Is that what the question mark is?
Yes, that's up.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't. Okay. I'm sorry. They.
What do you want here? What do you want?
None of these. Okay, I show up. I'm like, oh fuck, let's get out of here. All right, let's go. What are these questions? Body was hidden before. Okay. The small clue the killer left. The small clue the killer left is the they ripped the wallpaper down. Yeah, so there we go. That fits perfectly. All right, next page. All right, so then they smashed the stuff and they applied the glue. We have the glue there at the bottom left, probably. Yep. What's up there? Put it back to normal after destroying it. What? Well, I mean, at that point they destroyed the camera, so we have the camera parts. You can go ahead and put it there. Yeah. You can destroy the...
Okay, sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, and then we all showed up and we're like, look at that pose, holy shit. Chucky is like, Hadouken!
Yeah, to be fair, the two of them are definitely helping push that door. I don't know if what she's doing is gonna work.
He's fucking kicking it, dude. He's like, boom, no fucking hands.
It's gotta hurt too, because I mean, it's only been like a couple of days since he like cut himself open.
Fuck that door.
Yeah. All right, well let's get out of here because we're wasting time on this page.
Oh.
We're petting everybody. Not this page either. All right, so we open it up and we're like, holy shit! We see that she's trying to kill herself, which is down there, right? The video of the broadcast hanging. Bam! What the fuck? All right, next page. Yeah, I think yes. Nagito is good boy. Got it.
I'm trying to play the game, man.
Or whatever.
Nagito. Little boy.
What was his question?
Baby.
What did the killer do after the broadcast? They blah blah blah. After the broadcast. Next page. Is this the only one that we have left? Actually. No. Okay. Next page. We just noticed the death and we're like, oh shit. Next page.
Are you having fun, is he?
I want to just have fun in my life. I just spent like fucking 20 minutes doing that dumbass fucking minigame ass fucking shit, dude.
Let's slap that wallpaper up here. Wallpaper. Yeah, she's dead. Yes. Okay, next page, next page. We're done, right, on these other pages. Okay, so we just have to fill in back here. What did the killer do after the broadcast? And is that they took off the hemp bag? I can't freaking tell.
Oh, you want me to check?
Threw off the hemp bag. Okay, yeah. Well, there we go. We'll put it on there.
Here's everything that happened in this case. The key to this incident is the surveillance camera video that only I saw.
I just realized I can't pet them anymore after we finish the comic.
Poor Izzy. So sad.
That's why we will never pet
I'm going
again.
to start with Beth to unravel the knots of this crime.
Sasha, why?
When I went to the hospital with Mikon this morning, I noticed a specific thing in the lobby.
There
The
were
incoming
words
signal light
floating
on
in the
surveillance monitor
hospital.
was blinking ahead of the
Oh
scheduled time.
no.
When I switched on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about to hang themselves right at that moment. That surveillance camera unit was designed for two-way communication with the hospital and the music venue. That's why I thought the signal originated from the music venue, so I immediately headed over there. But that was the killer's trap. In truth, that video was recorded in a different place. The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance. And then, they filmed that video in the hospital conference room. By doing so, they tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time.
I don't like that smile on the very end one. Scary.
This would be so confusing if you didn't know that Japanese comics read right to left.
I think that's why they do it one panel at a time, so you're understanding how it's being
how it plays out.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's
And
really
in
fair.
fact, the crime had already been committed by that point. The person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake. I didn't know that, so I went to the music venue and found the hanged body wearing a bag on its head. Seeing the body before me, I panicked and rushed out of there to get the rest of you guys. But that was also part of the killer's trap. After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music venue from outside. And, as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music venue and began working on their last trick. First, the killer peeled off the wallpaper covering one of the stage pillars, revealing Hyoko's body. When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about that pillar. I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have Hyoko's body hidden inside. Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the conference room. After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor found at the crime scene. The surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music video, but when they brought it, they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand.
It's just all so, like, everything was planned. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, oh, you know, would be a great thing. Like, no, it took, like, fucking planning to get this done.
Yeah, it wasn't like, now's my chance. This is like, how am I gonna kill the fuck out of these people?
Yeah.
They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene. In the end, the killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room. They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed it near the music venue's entrance. However, they did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside. In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue. The killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open. With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up with Fuyuhiko and me. They helped us force open the music venue door, despite the fact that they personally sealed it.
I just wanted you guys to see that fucking kick that he does. Like, what were you doing, man?
Honestly, if you look at it really carefully, it looks like Fuyuhiko just kicked his foot inside of Hajime's pocket.
Also, can I point out that Fuyuhiko left his fucking hands in his pockets for that kick?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm pointing out, Kel.
Or that Chucky's like lifting up one leg to smash herself into a door.
Yeah, well, you know, it brings weight, you know, a balance over it to.
Well, look, Mikon is lifting both legs. She's fucking jumped.
Doing the college graduation jump or whatever shit, you know. Fucking
God.
The gray alien, like, self-yeet through the door.
And they made us discover not just Ibuki's body, but Hyoko's suddenly present body as well.
My god, dude. I don't like the lips. Like, they scare me.
At the time, they pretended to be surprised, but inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked out. Isn't that right, Mikon? This crime was orchestrated by you, wasn't it?
Oh. That's a face.
That's so much explaining to do.
Yep. We're gonna have a little bit more. Because it's already 2 hours and 30.
Oh my god.
Are you not gonna show the punishment?
I want to, but I think we just ran out of time. Because I was like, well, it shouldn't be that hard. It's only halfway. And there's actually less questions, but we managed to do it for 2 hours. Do you guys want to keep going? Or do you want to save it for next time? Class trial interrupted. Fuck you!
What did you say, Dan?
I kind of want to keep going.
Okay.
I just want to see what... I just want to know why she does it. I mean, I kind of
That's
have an
kinda where
idea.
I'm at,
But...
too.
It can't be more than like 20 minutes to finish up here, right? And I think the main thing is just concerned for your time, Dan.
Yeah, I'm good for like another half hour.
Okay. Let's keep going.
Alright. Here we are.
Also, they were freaking out about Hobbit was freaking out, like saying, "Oh, Hobbit noticed that they were." She was kind of glaring during the camera part, where she was saying, "Oh, did you notice from the camera angle?" And she says that hair of hers is gonna kill someone. The one sprite. You kind of incorporate Hyoko's death on the fly. That's bananas. She wasn't screaming in horror. She was screaming in ecstasy. She did not leave it. And
Oh, no.
Yeah. Well, we'll see why she didn't.
Yeah, I want to see her fucking motive on this one.
Yeah.
Whoa! Now she's laughing?
It's been such a long time. This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing. Like the sky is falling down upon you. This feeling of despair!
Oh no, is she despair horny too?
What has happened to you?
I'm about to find out.
Whoa there! Before that, a moment of your time.
Fucking close up on me. Fucking asshole. He wants to go to score first.
What
He
the
wants us
fuck?
to vote.
That's a pretty good trial, you guys. Look at that first half.
That's a good trial.
The first half was
Laying it on the
legit.
trial.
You get 99 points? Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's pretty low. We got a B. Oh well.
What? A B's good.
It seems your arguments have reached a conclusion. So let's
We should
proceed
definitely
to
get
our
some more
regularly
presents for the
scheduled
people who are
voting
still
time.
alive.
It's dwindling fast.
Well, that just means the alive people get more
In front
presents.
of you and cast your vote.
Everybody's
Chosen as the
happy.
blackened.
Or dead.
Will you
One of
make
those
the
two
right
things.
choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Let's go.
God damn it, Sash.
Hot bitch. I like the quote, "How can I murder the fuck out of these people?" That is awful, but hilarious.
Why did Mikon do it?
Yeah, because if you think about it, like, Ibuki was pretty fucking cold-blooded. Like, you could understand Hiyoko being like, wow, you've been tormenting me this whole time, but Ibuki was like, at her mercy, basically.
Dude, if it was just Hiyoko, I'd kind of let it go, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now then, it may be obvious at this point.
Correct.
You got it right once again. That's like 3 in a row. That's right. The dread entity of the horrifying Blackened who killed 2 girls was Mikon Sumiki. Did my best. I'm
Just
sorry.
had to hesitate there.
It was good?
I tried.
I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you.
Oh, why can't you forgive me?
All right, Mikon.
Oh no.
You gotta be shitting me. Are you saying Mikon, the one who nursed us back to health, was the one who killed them?
I won't forgive you.
Don't joke around with me, Mikon. Did you lie to us all along? Were you planning to kill him from the start while you were nursing them?
Don't just laugh, say something. This is going nowhere.
What's going on?
This chick.
Hey, hey.
This is nothing like Peko. She's actually gone mental.
That's obvious.
There's nothing we can do. She's no longer the same person. She's no longer the Mikon Sumiki we knew.
You were so quiet, Caleb. I'd turn you up, but like I can't fix it.
I don't know why. I'm sorry.
I
The
hope
quiet kids you gotta watch, man.
hopefully you can hear Caleb in the stream. I tried turning it up. I'm having a hard time hearing him, but if you guys can hear him, then that's fine.
Huh?
Hey.
Based on my predictions, she might have caught it too.
Oh no.
She probably had the despair disease, which is the motive for this case. That's so bullshit. I hate that reason.
Oh, if she caught it but didn't want to get sick.
Do you guys remember the first guess I made?
Yep.
Before
I remember
anyone
the
died?
moment.
Like
Yep.
if,
Yeah, you're like, oh, she's gonna catch it.
if she caught it but like she wasn't symptomatic yet and she was like freaking out because she thought she was gonna get sick.
Or like she got sick and she had some sort of effect that made her like a psychopath and decided to hide it.
Yeah.
I hate that.
What,
as a reason. I
is
hate
she
that as a
feeling the
reason.
after effects now? That's what I don't get.
You're about to find out. But
Alright, let's find out.
yeah, basically.
Nikan
Ugh,
Q, you say?
Oh,
Hey.
that's what we've been missing the stream.
Stop.
I know because I was looking at Mikon for so long. She was the one taking care of me after all.
This fucker knew the whole time.
My consciousness kept drifting, but even so, when I did catch a glimpse of her, her expression was full of despair. Despair's so devoid of hope that not even a single fragment of it remained.
Hold on, did you say Mikan also had the despair disease? Then that means she was...
What?
Huh? Hajime, has something crossed your mind?
Did you rub two neurons together? My body's heavy, my hair erect.
God damn it, Jack.
No, just heavy. It's somewhat soft and really hot.
Wait. Oh my fucking god.
Was that a fucking clue and we were just too horny to notice?
Oh, just the hot part? Like, oh no, she's so
she
warm.
Had a fever and shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, but breasticles are pretty warm.
How dare
anyway.
you distract me with thighs, game? You know my weaknesses.
Jesus.
Oh look, he's even touching her thigh. Well, really her knee, but whatever, you get it.
That's right. Mikan felt really hot at that time. Now that I think about it, that must have been a high fever, just like what Ibuki and Akane had.
I think
well,
we should
I'll have
check
to
for fever one more time just to be
exactly.
sure.
Where am I gonna check it though? Where do I have to grab?
Chris says there are worse reasons the cashier at Arby's literally got shot to death once because they didn't have any sauce. Hot Bitch says, "Is the titties that did it for me?" But I think
They got titties at Arby's?
Jesus.
I think the thing that bugs me the most is like, I hate this as a motive because it's like, oh, well, then she's literally not in her right mind. It sucks, but she's not in her right mind.
Yeah, I really hope that if that is the motive, then like she wasn't showing symptoms yet, and it was just because like she was terrified it was gonna happen. Because that's at least something that happens of her own free will.
Well, she
no,
was
it
showing
happened
symptoms.
while she was showing symptoms.
Yeah, she was showing symptoms, and like
God
the
damn
whole,
it.
it's a kind of like, oh, you were too distracted to notice, but she was sick all along. And say, all right.
Yeah, because remember, she put her boobs in her face in the hospital, and then she put her boobs in her face that morning.
I mean, I would have pegged that as her motive, but I just don't like the writing of that motive. That's why I didn't go for that.
Yeah, game. You know that boobs are just warm, like naturally, right?
You know they know nothing about boobs.
Mikan was.
What's up, Kelp?
I was reading the line.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
You can go ahead.
Then because of that disease, Mikan was.
Perhaps.
The symptoms that she surely felt must have been deserving of the name despair disease. Losing all hope, harboring despair for all hope. Because of the despair disease, she was likely overcome with despair.
See?
That's the reason why she can still laugh in such a hopeless situation.
Chris.
Which
What's
means
wrong?
that the Mikan's... Oh, Chris says, you think that anyone working at Danganronpa has touched a woman? Come on now.
My god.
Hoppich says Mikan was so manipulative, getting so many little things past us.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Which means that the Mikan standing before us is no longer the ultimate nurse. She's a completely different person now that she's been infected by the despair disease.
Isn't that right?
She's a human who deserves to be called the ultimate despair.
Ultimate despair?
That's the reason why I cannot forgive this. I mean, killing someone for the sake of despair instead of for the sake of hope.
Impossible.
There's no way I can forgive that.
The fuck do you think these other killings are about?
For the sake of despair? That's completely wrong.
Huh?
Oh, okay, good. Sorry.
Wrong?
We're cool, bruh.
Yeah. What's wrong?
Oh, God. Fuck up your voice if you do that.
Yeah. Oh, was that it, Caleb? Is that all you got for us?
That's just wrong.
You
What's
said
wrong?
it.
What I did was for the sake of my beloved.
The
Excuse me?
You want to elaborate?
So, you probably won't be getting this, Sasha.
Who are you talking about?
Who you talking about?
If only they were still alive, they'd be so happy. I know.
My beloved was the only one. That's right. The only one who never hated me.
Charlie Manson.
So, I'm sure you can guess, Jack, who she's talking about.
No.
They forgave my existence.
Do you remember who orchestrated the first game?
Yes.
Okay.
They forgave me and accepted me. They gave me value. They loved me. I loved them with all my heart, and they returned it in full. This is my reciprocation.
That's like super fucked up though.
I understand that I've done something unforgivable. But you know, to transcend all that is truly
It's love.
what love is all about.
Hey,
I don't understand what you're saying. You don't understand? Is it because you don't have anyone to love? It's because it's because you're also someone who isn't accepted by anyone. What a pity. I feel sorry for you.
Man, she fucking roasted his ass, dude.
Yo, she was on point too. Fucking everybody hates that guy.
I'm sure nobody here would understand, but love is a wonderful thing. This feeling of freedom where you no longer care about anything. My beloved and I are the only ones within that thin veil, and I'm just looking out through it. The red pony says, Mikan, you already killed 2 people, no need to absolutely destroy a 3rd person.
I mean, he had nothing to say to it either. He was just like, what the fuck?
He just said it like, oh.
Yeah, I don't think he liked that, because she pretty much hit him on the head with that truth.
Yep. That's why as long as I'm on the inside, no matter how much they tease me, splash me with water, kick me,
How amazing.
it's like nothing matters. I could just die, that's how little it matters.
Well, I got good news for you then.
Who cares about hope or despair? It's love, only love.
Could it be?
Nagito, is this really the despair disease you were talking about?
this is...
It seems that I was wrong. Not only was she affected by despair. You were half right. It's right to say this is all thanks to that disease. Because thanks to that disease, I was able to remember my beloved.
Remember? Wow.
Apparently that's what my symptom was. What a wonderful symptom.
Means you had the remembering disease.
But
if this means she remembered something and ended up like this.
such despair.
Are you saying you were like this from the start? Were you like this before you came to this island? Just don't get so angry. Well, first of all, the reason I became like this wasn't my fault. It was all your fault, you know? Because it's not like I'm entirely responsible for turning out like this. I'm the person I am today because of many human relationships. So it's everybody's fault that I turned out like this, you see? Oh. Even so, the current me was most strongly influenced by my beloved's existence. And it was also my beloved who created the me that everyone can't forgive. But my beloved still forgives me and accepts me. That is the key difference between all of you, my beloved.
Don't fuck with me!
Like I said, who the fuck are you talking about?
Is it gonna spoil it or no?
What's wrong, Kel?
Do you know if it's gonna spoil it for Sasha or no?
Well, I mean, she's telling you right now who it is.
That's what I mean. So like,
a name. Is it going to say a name?
Well, clearly not. No.
Well, it's not clear.
She's avoiding the subject. That's how anime goes. They like to dance around the freaking thing until it's super obvious who they're talking about. It's not super obvious right now.
So Chris says it won't spoil it for him.
If you got to spoil stuff for Danganronpa 1, you can just like message me or something so it doesn't fuck it up for anybody else.
No, it's okay, Joe. It's not. You don't need to know. Yeah.
I think we're good.
It's just like, oh, if you want to know from like if you played the first one.
I want to.
No. It's the mastermind, and you don't know who that is. So.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't tell you.
and even with whatever clues she's gonna give you, if she doesn't outright say it, you're not gonna put it together.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I feel so, but if you played the first one, it's really obvious who she's talking about. Which, like, it's like, oh, duh, you know, but, that's why I was like, okay, Jack, you know who it is they're talking about.
Are you saying this is Mikon? She's the real Mikon? Mikon, please answer me. Did you really remember? You ended up like this all because you remembered? There's no way I can believe that. There's no way the person you are right now is the real Mikon.
Oh, you still doubt me? Then to prove I remember, I'll tell you all something nice. It's about that World Ender organization that you all were worrying about.
You serious?
You know?
Not know. I just remembered, that's all. I knew all about it. I knew about it all along. How that horrifying organization known as World Ender is also the organization known as the Future Foundation.
Future Foundation. Future. Future!
Future!
That's right, that symbol on the ancient ruins door.
That feels like a year ago.
That's right.
Oh my god, no kidding.
It was the Japanese word for future. Oh.
It doesn't give us any new information.
Just what is the Future Foundation? What are they planning? As the name suggests, that organization is the World Ender. The Future Foundation is trying to end our world. But simply, they're trying to claim the world for themselves.
This is bad.
What the heck? This isn't a comic book, you know.
As part of the plan to end the world, the Future Foundation brought us to this island. Isn't that right, mon ami?
I knew it. What did I know? Manami, Monokuma, they're both members of that crazy organization, aren't they?
Monami and I are members.
I am Monokuma!
My existence is entirely my own.
Oh.
Oh.
Don't laugh. Hey, Miko, you really do remember.
If it wasn't fairly obvious, there you go. There's your hint, Jack and Caleb, because you know the voice line from that is like mimicking the thing.
Yep.
Then you already know, right? You already know the true identity of the traitor hiding among us. Of course I know that. Let's see, the Future Foundation lackey that's hiding among you all is...
Oh?
Oh, well, no one really cares about that, don't you think?
Of course not!
Aw, hell no.
You'll find out eventually, so there's no need to be so patient. Probably when that countdown ends.
Countdown? Do you even know about that?
Oh?
Oh, I don't know anything.
Huh?
I have a feeling that's what it is, but who cares about that, you know? I'm drowning in so much love from the bottom of my heart, I just don't care about anyone or anything.
That is...
Mika, is this really you?
I won't believe it. There's no way I can believe you were like this all along. Because if that's true, then who's the person we've been spending time with up until now?
The past.
Past?
That person, she didn't exist in the beginning. She's just my past self who lost her school memories. You guys consider that thing a friend.
Oh?
That doesn't make me happy at all. It just fills me with despair. You guys got to my past self, but not my present self.
That's...
Well...
Well, that applies to you all as well. Memories of people, memories of events, whatever memory it is, losing memories are.
Do you understand?
Like losing your pen's personal identity. Memory is the most important component of building a person, don't you think? Losing our memories makes us shadows of the past. Don't you think?
Hey.
I don't know what you're trying to say, but... in the end, it always leads back to that story. The story about our stolen school lives.
Hey, hey!
So, it was true all along. Our memories were taken away.
Damn it!
If it wasn't true, we wouldn't be suffering this much.
Why don't you just take your sweet time and remember at your pace?
Oh?
Oh, Monokuma! Is it alright for you to start now?
Yes, indeed.
Punishment time?
But why?
Alright, Sash, you want to see the execution?
Yeah. Do that and then call it? Is that good?
Yep.
Just depress the fuck out of everybody and then end the stream.
Bruh.
Mikon, why does the stream have to end like this?
Well, since Mikon is right here, I can give you some fun facts. So,
okay.
Mikon is voiced by the English voice actor of Sailor Moon. So
that's pretty cool.
This Pekka was voiced by the Japanese Sailor Moon, so we killed both of them.
Who else in the cast is from Sailor Moon?
They're all from Sailor Moon.
There's
They're
actually
all
one
Sailor
other
Moon.
person cast from Sailor Moon. She was
Oh my
Sailor
God.
Jupiter.
Oh god,
I
damn
can't
it.
remember who it was, but yeah.
Oh no.
She was also Orihime in Bleach, Mikon's voice actress. Mikon's hair is like cut so strangely is because during her school life, apparently like bullies basically cut it off on her. So yeah, it's like a hint to what she's been dealing with and shit.
It was awful.
So I also noticed that officially after Mikon, girls A, B, C, D, and E are all dead.
Oh, fuck.
Mikon also remembers that she was friends with them. And she killed the two friends that she was closest to. And they don't tell you this in the game, but that is the main reason why she killed Mikon. Because they were very close friends. And
you mean Ibuki?
Ibuki.
I'm
But
sorry. Yeah, sorry. Ibuki, yeah. And Hiyoko. They were friends, and she fucking killed them because she wanted to feel the most despair.
And because Yoko's a bitch.
Yeah, I think that's why she did the thing as a clue. Like, well, not really. I don't think she meant it to be a clue, but she just did that because she was shitty to her, I guess.
But Yoko's still a bitch.
God.
Wow.
Let me see.
Well, goddamn.
You already know who her lover is. And I'll tell you the rest after we see her punishment.
This is too pointless. This is too much.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
With Hilda and Nurse, Mikon Sumiki.
So it's over.
Hoppet says she ruined her classmates' good memories of the Titty Typhoon.
No!
Titty Typhoon has been tainted.
No!
A tainted Titty Typhoon, new brand, rebranding.
Oh my god, it's like FNAF. They keep like tearing down the building and making new ones. Bruh.
Now I can
Make
go
it bigger,
to my beloved,
better, tittier.
who always forgives me.
Jesus Christ.
I can finally see them. Please forgive me, the one who's going to die with the hope of finally seeing you.
God, and like, I can't believe when I found out that that was Sailor Moon, I was like, Jesus Christ, dude. She does a really good job going between that, like, nervous wreck type of a voice where she's stammering to, like, kind of, like, creepy.
Yeah.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
I don't understand why you need a hammer if it's a button already.
We'll never know the truth.
We don't know.
I guess it's supposed to be a gavel, but that's stupid.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You guys ready? More Macon.
What the hell?
You remember that comment you made earlier, Sasha?
Uh-oh, which one?
Something about her thighs.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Yes.
So you juiced up a rocket and sent her to the moon?
Ugh. Monokuma sent her into space. Yeah. Bruh.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Do you understand what that was about? I assume no.
Fuck
Let's
no.
go through this.
What's up, Kel?
Please help us understand.
Okay, so this one took me a little bit because I was like, what the hell is going on?
Dislikes oversized things? What on earth?
Mekon hates things that are too big, apparently. So that's why there's a big syringe. That's why there's a giant arm. The arm is apparently left, and if you notice, the bandages are also on her left arm. It's wrapped in bandages. The torture was basically when it was pumping into the arm, it was pulsing, and she had a reaction. It's basically meant to remind her, like, if you do her backstory, it's a reminder of, like, sexual abuse that she had faced before.
Jesus Christ.
There is a theory that the execution might have just been a hallucination, and that she could have been given a lethal injection instead. And a lot of people have a huge issue with this trial because we don't have the murder weapon for Hiyoko.
Yeah.
That's what I was wondering
There's
too.
this case has the most loose threads because there is no explanation for why she killed Ibuki, like, in canon. It's just all inferred. You know? There's no clarity for how she got, like, the candle to basically blow out if she had the hemp bag on, like, within the exact time for him to run out. In the, I guess, alpha, so, like, early on in their development, Fuyuhiko was supposed to be the third one in the trial that dies. But at the last minute, the writers thought that Pekko's sacrifice would be kind of, like, sullied a little bit or something, so it wouldn't be fair to kill him right after, and so they put Hiyoko to die instead. That's why that's a little...
They like doing, it's treating these characters fairly.
Yeah, Hiyoko was never supposed to die, and that's why it feels a little bit rushed. They actually don't really go, if you pointed this out, Caleb, they really don't go over much about her other than where in the time and place did she die, and then they kind of disregard almost anything about the way she was killed.
Yeah, because, like, the actual, it's kind of funny because the main part of this case was how she obscured the murder, and that was it. Like, it didn't actually go into when did Ibuki die? When did Hiyoko die? We don't know.
Right, that's
it's
the
so
reason for
weird.
that is they basically swapped them. They swapped the two, and Fuyuhiko survives this trial, and Hiyoko was supposed to live throughout the whole game, but she's out.
Shit, man.
She's fucking out, dude. This was the shortest execution in the entire Danganronpa series.
It was really fast.
I was thinking that too. Yeah, like they just kind of.
Some people think that she would have died from after orgasming. She would like have like a heat or a heart attack type of a thing from all the adrenaline rushing. Other people think that she would have like burnt up going up into space. So it's kind of morbid either way, whatever way you think about it. Also, people have a problem with the third trial because it feels like too obvious of a trap for Monokuma to set aside, because the virus would mean that they'd obviously go to the hospital and leave the nurse in charge, which leads to her getting sick, which means she'd get infected and eventually murder. It seems way too obvious. So, that's your fun facts for the day.
All right.
That's everything I've got. But yep, rip Mikon.
Hopper says that the rune of hero sacrifices takes Sonya, and then Red Pony says Hiyoko had been very big on intending to survive with their dialogue based on her behavior with Nekomaru on Mahiro sacrifices. Plus she avoided the despair disease like the plague, as far as I know, I think. But of course she got killed off and then brushed aside in the trial.
Yeah,
what do you mean take Sonya?
Yeah, so I remember there was an interview with the developer saying that he really liked Hiyoko's character and he really wanted to push her further, which is why you see hints of her trying to change her behavior with like wavering with, oh, I want to be part of the group, but she just wasn't. It wasn't as interesting as Fuyuhiko's change, I think, and so they were like, we got to pick one. You pick the lolly. Bye.
Really writing ourselves into a corner with these characters needing to be killed and all.
Well, this is also kind of a weird case because now they've left it really like male heavy on the people left. Like you've just killed 5 girls in a row.
Yeah. But yeah, I kind of agree that it's too obvious. Like it wasn't fair that as soon as they went into the hospital, I mentioned this too before I knew what was happening. That it's like, okay, she's gonna get sick, right? Like,
yeah, it's definitely not the most satisfying twist.
I mean, no. I'm glad that it wasn't just, oh, she was, she went psycho because she had the disabilities. Okay, so there's a reason that she went crazy.
Yeah, she's remembering like some shit. Yeah.
So okay, I'm a little more okay with that, but it still is like. That's why I didn't peg Mikon at first. I was like, that'd be such a shitty writing excuse.
Yeah, this case was really rushed, and I mean, if you really look at it, you can tell. I mean, it was fine. It wasn't the worst. We've definitely seen worse or more obvious cases, I think.
Well, won't be the last trial, right? People are gonna. I mean, come on.
I don't know.
There'll be more.
Well, there's Ash. What, don't you want no more killing?
Man.
Everyone should work together. You got anything for us, Jack?
No. That's it. I mean,
yeah.
We can't really talk too much about what it means to be Mikon's original self, but I don't have that much trouble with it. I feel the same as Caleb when it's like, oh, you supply just a bullshit reason, but this is actually revealing something that was in her nature. So I have less of a problem with it because it's not like you just put in, oh, suddenly she's very gullible and she'll do anything everybody says. That's not in her nature. But this was just, let's pull back the curtain on Mikon.
I think Mikon is lying here. I haven't seen beyond this part, so I'm just guessing. Okay, like I don't know. I think Mikon is lying on some of this parts here because there's no way that she was like this, because there are hints of something being a little unstable with what she's saying, as if she must have been like this past self she's referring to, but something that happened during the school year changed her mind, had kind of
You thinking
distorted
somebody
her view.
manipulated her?
Yeah. So I think this is a broken Mikon after whatever happened, probably the tragedy, bullshit, or whatever they keep going on about. Something happened then, and this is Mikon then. Not.
Yeah.
Oh,
she's lying
sure,
about.
sure.
She's lying about. Oh, this is me. This has always been me. It's like, no, this you were not like this during school.
That kind of
I
tracks
think,
with what she says, right? Like, I'm a
Yeah.
product of human relationships.
Yeah.
That kind of follows the same idea.
I
Yeah.
think she was.
It's not like
because
she was
during
born
the-
this way, but you know, she ultimately, joined a cause.
Right. So, like, you remember the fucking Twilight Syndrome case? Like, she wasn't a psycho during that, and they say, and Monokuma says that's a real event. So, like, girl A was Mikon, or girl B was Mikon? I don't remember. I think girl A was Mikon, and so, like, she clearly wasn't acting psychotic. She was friends with them. We saw the picture. Like, it was indications of Mikon was never like the way she was now. Something else happened. So I think she's just exaggerating. So that's just what I think. But whatever. Mikon's gone forever. We didn't even get to fucking. You didn't even give her one gift, Jack.
Yeah.
God damn it,
I
dude.
didn't waste one gift, is what you just said.
I didn't say that. You gave it all to Sonya.
I wasted one on Ibuki. Fuck.
Oh, come on.
Wow, so rude.
Yeah, with that,
Everybody just
I
liked
gotta
that.
go.
Alright, but
Yeah. We gotta close this
Bye.
out.
Alright.
Well,
Thanks,
Well,
everybody.
We'll see you
yeah,
all
thanks,
later.
Dan.
Bye,
We're all in
Soj.
despair too. Bye.
Thanks for the stream, Izzy. Later, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Alright, Jack. Would you like to say goodbye to everyone while we're all sad? We'll have to,
Yep.
We'll have to see what exactly is finished next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
Right, Jackaroni?
Are you certain about that?
You saying if I'm certain about that makes me not certain about that. Maybe what I meant to say was next month Saturday.
Yes, that's right. Next month, Saturday. That sounds right.
Alright, well, we'll figure it out. Say goodbye, Jack.
Goodbye.
No, with more despair.
No, I don't have to spare. Remember, I'm Makoto. No. No despair here.
Jack, I got it for you. I know what your ultimate is. Hajime doesn't remember, but I do. Do you want to hear?
What is it?
You're the ultimate gay! Jack.
Tell me you ended the stream on that.